The real story this morning, you know, when you do a morning radio show, you prepare. And you have a game plan, something of a game plan. I'm not saying I overly prepare, but there is a game plan, and now we throw the game plan out the window because our dear friend Eric the actor has died.
Are you kidding?
You didn't know?
No.
Oh, I thought you knew for some reason.
When did he die?
Saturday.
No one tells me anything.
Gee, I thought, why did I think you knew? You know, you don't go on Twitter or anything, right?
I try to shield myself.
Right.
I was actually busy Saturday. I was in Washington, D.C. at the Veg Fest. But, no.
You ought to give me a list of things you do know. Then I can fill you in on what you don't know.
I know very little. So you can usually tell me about anything.
Do you know about the second sun that we have? They found out on Saturday there's two parallel suns in our universe, and that
there's a second sun. We're being pulled by two suns.
Yeah, it's hiding behind a sun that we normally see.
Really?
And you're saying Eric the actor's death didn't make the Veg Fest? Eric would have been so happy when he died, when it was official that he died. And we'll talk to Jan, we'll talk to Shuli. Shuli, you can come in, because I think Shuli was...
He's like the widow.
Well, Jan's got all the information.
Really the winner.
Right.
Yeah.
But Eric would have been so satisfied in knowing that... Here, his death was announced in Variety, right?
Really?
Yeah, there was as soon as it became confirmed that he had died, Eric Lynch, Eric the actor, was, by the way, a lot of people didn't know Eric's last name, Eric Lynch. He just would have been so happy with the fact that he was in Us, on the Us magazine website, announcing his death. I mean, Eric loved fame.
Well, he, felt that he was in show business.
Shuli, you spoke with Eric on Friday, I believe?
Yeah, I was on my way to do a show, and he called me Friday. And normally I always let it go to voicemail.
Right.
And for some reason, I just decided to pick up. And
see what he was doing.
And yeah, and he was upset at Gonzo.
Gonzo?
Yeah. And he was just ranting.
What had Gonzo done this time?
So apparently Gonzo had prank called a gay relationship show on the internet.
Oh, I see.
And he prank called as somebody who was in a relationship with Eric.
Right.
And he called as Jan. And Eric.
Oh, my goodness.
And Eric didn't like it, and he called me upset. So I told him I would handle it, but could he call me right back and leave me a voicemail about it?
I'll play you some of it. Eric always called us every morning on the voicemail. There was always a message from Eric waiting, upset about something or other that was going on. But on the phone...
So his death was sudden. It wasn't, you know...
Jan, what happened? And, Jan, you've taken care of Eric for...
I think it's 9 years.
9 years, right?
Almost 9 years.
Almost 9 years. I mean, Jan more than anyone... Jan, Eric announced to us just on, I guess it was on Tuesday,
last week,
Tuesday show that you, of course, had to leave him because you have to take care of your parents, and that came up in your life. And I think, Jan, more than anything, Eric really adored you, loved you, because he was also dependent on you. I sensed real sadness and fear in Eric because...
From that announcement,
because his parents... would now be taking care of him, and I think in a lot of ways that represented his freedom being taken away, right?
I think some parts, yeah.
Howard, the day that he died was technically Jan's last day.
Right.
Working
wow.
with him. And I really think that, literally, his heart was broken.
I think Eric had a broken heart because Jan was such a good friend to Eric.
You guys became friends in high school, right, Jan?
Junior high.
Junior high. So Jan was while people were picking on him, Jan stepped up and, was a friend to him.
Jan, how did you end up taking care of Eric? How did that all come about?
When his dad retired, his parents moved up to the mountains, and he got bored up there, and his parents called me and asked me if I would move in with them.
Oh.
And
in the city.
And it wasn't your life's ambition to take care of Eric, but it just sort of worked out that way.
Yeah.
I know your broken up. Tell me what happened. Eric seemed fine on Friday when he spoke to Shuli. Was he complaining of anything?
I'd say about Thursday night, the normal thing, he always has stomach issues because of his diet and stuff, started. And that was normal. And then Friday night, I told him he didn't look too good. He should call his parents and go to the doctors. And he said, no, it's just my stomach. I was like, no, you look a little jaundiced. And he said he felt perfectly fine besides his stomach. And like everybody said last week when he called the show, he sounded perfectly fine. Yeah. And then Saturday morning, he woke up. He had to use the bathroom, and he said he felt unstable, and he wanted to call the ambulance. So we called the ambulance, and when they showed up, his blood pressure and stuff was pretty bad and pretty low. They got him to the hospital. They got that all stable. They did tests, and his kidneys and liver started shutting down. And pretty much around about 3:15, his body just shut down. 3:15 in the afternoon.
Well, you know, Jan, I hear the pain in your voice. I loved Eric. I truly, truly loved him. I mean, when Eric would call in, I got so excited because he was the greatest. And what I loved about Eric, Jan, maybe you feel the same way, I don't know, but what I loved about him was that here was this guy afflicted with everything on the planet. I mean, you couldn't have gotten worse luck dealt to you. And Eric didn't view it that way. Eric wasn't a guy who acted any differently than any of us. I was always amazed how feisty he was, how pissed off he was, how he called me Big Nose and Gary Beavertooth. And what I loved about Eric, most people in Eric's condition would be bitter. But Eric loved life. He loved watching TV. He loved celebrities. He loved show business. He loved wrestling. He was passionate.
A real fan.
He was a fan. And I was like, oh, my God, Eric, you know, you see so many people who, let's say, are in a wheelchair or who have Eric's, all of his physical deformities, really. And his foot, it was club-footed. His foot was turned around. It was a whole thing. Couldn't walk. And out of all of this, he still carried on like a maniac.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest. I said,
One of the best things would be all of the demands. Johnny hasn't done this, and Johnny hasn't done
My
that.
favorite Eric moment, Jan, was I have a couple when I think about him. I'm thinking about, you okay, Jan?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. I think my favorite moment, well, I have a couple, and I'll play some of them. But my favorite moment had to be when Eric had gotten a job on a TV show that we got for him in plain sight. And he had to go down to New Mexico, but he was afraid that werewolves lived in New Mexico because Johnny told him, he read on IMDb that there are werewolves in New Mexico.
I was there for this. It was amazing.
Yeah, and it was the greatest thing as I go, you know, here in the middle of everything, Eric says, look, I don't want...
He's demanding.
And I convinced the guy, I said, do you think they'd put all their actors in danger with werewolves? I didn't try to convince him that there weren't werewolves because he wasn't hearing any of that.
I believe he requested silver in his writer.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Silver bullet.
I really think he did.
That's a silver because he could use it. And there was my other favorite Eric moment was someone had really bummed out Eric. If you remember the story, Eric, I remember it like it was yesterday. Eric called in. He was completely pissed off. There was a guy from his high school going around claiming that Eric ruined high school because Eric forced him to put in a wheelchair ramp, which wasn't true. And Eric was so bent out of shape about it that he called up Johnny, and he left him a voice message. And he said, Johnny, this guy's a pain in the ass. Take care of it. You know what to do. You know what to do. And I was like, this guy's like a little mafia guy, you know. He's like, and I know Johnny was thrilled because Eric actually sounded like one of the mob bosses that Johnny grew up around. It was the great. I got to just play it for you. Oh, wait, here's Eric the Midget. Let's find out.
I'll get him on the phone.
What are you, nuts?
What are you, nuts?
Eric.
So what?
So what?
What do you think, you can call a hit on someone?
That's a felony.
I wasn't calling a hit. Johnny knows what I'm talking about, not a hit.
What are you talking
want,
about?
then?
Him to, find someone to teach this kid a lesson.
Oh, you want him legs broken?
Just
Or
beat up.
What do you want done to him? Because Johnny's got to know what to do. You leave a message like that, Johnny thinks he's supposed to go kill him.
Hey, Howard.
Eric, I want to hear this message you left Johnny.
Received yesterday at 1:26 a.m.
Hey, Johnny, did you catch the replays where that dumbass that was supposedly from my school called in and said that I ruined the school because of having them do construction and everything? Find that guy. His name's Jerry. You know what to do. You know what to do. Just find him.
Johnny, how did he get the impression that this was what you do?
That motherfucker, that little gangster, okay?
You know what to do. Oh, my God. Jan, so you get a call that Eric has died from the hospital, that they call you? Are you the person they call?
No, I was there.
You were there.
Yeah, he went with him to the hospital.
All right, tell me what you're feeling, Jan, because you must be in shock over this. This is a guy you spent every single day with. Did you ever have a day off, even?
Just a little bit during Christmas time.
And you,
and
yeah,
it was complete shock because it was out of nowhere. It wasn't expected. It was all he thought he was having was stomach problems, and it was out of nowhere. And then, like Shuli said, today I was leaving to go to stay in a hotel and then going to the airport tomorrow. So it's just a little eerie that it was on my last day.
How hard was it for you to leave, Eric? Had you sort of been at the end of it? Like, had you kind of said, I can't do this anymore? Or was it, I know you have to take care of your parents. Was it hard for you to leave, Eric?
Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. I knew it was bothering him.
It was hard on him because you represented his freedom, really. I mean, nobody at 30, Eric was 39, by the way. No one at 39 wants to be sort of with their parents and have their parents taking care of them. You represented his freedom. Like, his parents weren't going to take him to the bunny ranch. You were willing to do that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think he was taking it hard, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. And, of course, even though the last, I'd say, year he hadn't been feeling much but to just hang out on his bed because arthritis and stuff, he still kind of stared at me and he wouldn't be able to do as much stuff.
Yeah. So when are they doing the funeral?
There isn't nothing planned yet. They've got to get that all still planned yet. I can, because I know on the internet there's all kinds of fake funeral services telling people to go to certain churches in Sacramento. There is nothing yet, and when there will be, his family's just going to have a small private funeral, and they ask for privacy and respect.
Right.
His family asked if any fans want to honor him. Eric, pretty much when he was younger, grew up in the Shriners Hospital, Sacramento/San Francisco, and said if they want to honor him, they can put a donation in his name to the Shriners, Sacramento.
Hard to believe.
And then,
go ahead, yeah.
And then his parents know about the Stern fan groups that meet up. They said feel free if they want to have get-togethers and mourn him together. But there's not going to be a public service for him.
Right. Well, you know, Jan, Eric was a little in stature, but a big presence, particularly on this show. I was just so taken with him. And you know, I was saying earlier, you know, Eric loved the spotlight. He really did. He'd love to be at these events. He would love to be a part of everything. And, you know,
he was just saying that he was upset with Johnny for not getting together some trip because he was going to go visit the Jimmy Kimmel show and do a lot of things down in Los Angeles.
Robert, he was always upset with Johnny for not getting him on things. It literally was a phone call every week from him about that.
But I was saying, Jan, too bad Eric isn't around to see that. He's on this TMZ website. He's in Us Weekly. There's a big picture of him. There's a big picture.
Yeah, he was on he's on the Sacramento NBC news station's website, which he was friends with one of the news people there. He was on a bunch of different news channels websites.
His death was announced.
He was pretty much everywhere.
His death was announced by Variety magazine, which is the show business Bible. You know, I mean,
he made it.
He made it. He made it.
He's finally an actor.
He was. Last night, I don't know if it's changed, he was number 5 trending on Twitter and then number 6 trending worldwide on all web.
He was number 1 for like an hour on Twitter, or maybe more, but he was number 1 on there.
That would have been important to Eric, right, Jan?
Yeah.
He would have liked that. Jan, what is your future? What are you going to be doing? I mean, I know you're going to take care of your parents. They're ill. How is this affecting your life, and what's your game plan?
I'm staying an extra week, and then, like you said, going to take care of my parents. I guess you could say everything happens all at one time. My dad got put in a wheelchair, and my mom is going blind. So I'm going out to help them. And
you're a good dude, Jan. I'll tell you. I mean, there's nobody more giving than Jan. I mean, to hang in there with Eric all those years and give Eric his freedom in a sense. And Jan wasn't getting rich doing it, as you know. And now to be a caregiver to your parents, you're a very caring guy. I don't know much about you, but you strike me as being incredibly loving.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to say that to you because
his whole adult life, he's been taking care of people.
Jan, you ever get angry about that? Do you ever say to yourself, who's going to take care of me?
No.
Are you religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're more like Jesus than Jesus. I mean, Jesus was running.
I don't know about that.
I think so. Jesus was just kind of running around. He had groupies. He had all kinds of, I mean,
Jesus, he stopped by the sick, but he made him well. So.
Yeah, but Jan really, he doesn't mind being the guy behind the guy. He's just a good guy.
Right. He never wanted to be a part of, the spotlight. He let Eric have the whole thing.
Yep.
And I've seen Eric interact with Jan backstage. Jesus wouldn't have put up with that. Jan is a guy. Trust me.
Would Eric yell at you too, Jan? Would he get angry with you and give you short? Were you the one person he wouldn't give to?
Not really yelled. Just talk to me with attitude, and it was usually after he either dealt with a Stern fan,
right,
or on the show and got pissed off at something on the show.
I sensed he always enjoyed. Jan, you correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free, but I always sensed that he enjoyed even the interaction with Gonzo. Like it just gave him. It gave him something to do. You know what I mean?
Gave him meaning.
I guarantee you, he had a fighting bug in it, and he liked to fight.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the only people I know that believed if people were talking to him and being wrong, if he didn't pay attention to him, he lost. Most people would see it that he was losing and they were winning by him going back and fighting with them. But he's seen it the opposite way, so he definitely liked to fight.
Did you ever have moments of Eric, Jan, where like Eric would turn to you, and be the real Eric in the sense that, we knew him on the air, and whenever you're on the air, it's always an exaggerated personality. Did you?
A lot of people couldn't distinct show in reality.
Was Eric a sensitive guy underneath it all?
Oh yeah.
He was.
I'd tell you, the first time I met the real Eric is after a show I took him. We all went to a strip club, and I went right to the front of the stage with Eric, and when we were taking turns crumpling up dollars and throwing it over to the dancers because they were a little far away. And when the girl was done, this stage had a curtain that dropped down, and Eric and I are literally at the front of the stage, and the curtain dropped down on Eric and me, like right on our heads. And I immediately freak out, and I pull him out, in his wheelchair, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he looks at me and goes, "What a way to go."
Eric loved women, right, Jan? I mean, that was the thing. Was the highlight of his life, and I want you to answer me, was one of the highlights, or certainly maybe the highlight, was when we got him laid at the Bunny Ranch. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, the poor guy, was sort of saddled with this body that, he couldn't really ever be treated like a man because he was so dependent on everyone. And when he went to the Bunny Ranch, for once he felt like this is what it must be like, you know what I mean? To just be normal and have a check into it. Yeah. If you remember this, is what I want to know.
That was Cherry last night.
Cherry last night.
Yeah, me last night.
Cherry, was he good in bed? I mean, did you have an orgasm?
I'm good on him.
Yeah, he did not have an orgasm, but he had one.
No, she managed to make herself.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. You did have one.
Yeah, I did.
I see. Did you have to touch your clitoris to stimulate
He
yourself?
actually can touch my clit.
You were playing with her clitoris, Eric. You knew how to do that.
Yeah.
Where did you learn that move? In porn?
Yeah, I guess from watching that.
I see. All right.
So you knew exactly what to do, huh, Eric? Pretty much.
I'm sure all the whores at the Bunny Ranch, their panties are at half-mast today.
Yeah, they are flying a flag at half-mast.
They seem to like Eric, the girls. They did. I mean,
this is the thing about prostitutes. They seem to like everybody.
Well, that's what I love about him, and that's why I felt good about Eric going there, because, I knew Eric, Jan, Eric beat the odds. He was a guy, they told him as a teenager, he wouldn't even live to be a teenager. Didn't they tell him that?
Yeah. He was honoring, told him no, he'll live a full life. So
yeah, and
he told all doctors that.
And he kind of proved them all wrong. He lived to the age of 39 is still way too young, but
for what he was dealing with?
For what he was dealing with, it was pretty amazing that he lasted that long. And I always knew in the back of my mind that, when I'd hear, every once in a while there'd be a rumor. Like last week they had a rumor that Beetlejuice died or something. Right. And, of course, it turns out.
There was actually 4 days ago or so a rumor that Eric died, too.
Right. Whenever Eric even said he was going he had to go get checked or this, everyone, right away you'd read rumors. And when I first heard, I know around here, they said Eric might have died because no one believed it. And I didn't believe it because really because I knew Eric's situation with his health, I knew that we'd lose him at any time. I knew it. But I never really thought the day would come. You know what I mean? He just seemed to be beating the odds all the time. I just never imagined Eric not being here. And I got to tell you, it affected me so much. And even my wife, and I suspect this is for a lot of people. My wife goes, my wife doesn't really know the show all that well. And she really didn't know Eric, but she was crying. She felt so sad to hear that Eric was gone. And she couldn't explain why. She goes, I don't know why. I feel something about this. And that's how I think all of us are feeling right now. We didn't know Eric personally, but we knew him over the air. We knew about his situation. We knew how hard his life was. And I always knew that. And I always loved giving Eric airtime. Eric loved airtime. There was one time he called in. He was so pissed off. He left a voice message for me. He was angry that he couldn't give it on the air. He was on hold. And, there were times I couldn't get to Eric.
How dare you?
Yeah, right. Oh,
how dare you?
That was a real affront.
He would be.
Hey, Richard, it's me, Eric. I was on hold for 2 hours and 59 minutes. I'm getting sick of this. This is getting ridiculous as hell. He needs to start taking calls from his regular callers that used to call him on K-Rock. I mean, getting annoyed with it. Tell him that I want to talk to him tomorrow. I want on the air tomorrow. Bye for now. Your boss is a piece of shit.
He would get so mad. There were times he would call in and go, I can't believe you spoke to Julia Roberts for an hour. How
about when he'd say you didn't take my call when you were talking to this person?
Oh, he'd get so mad. I remember one time Simon Cowell was on, and when we first met Eric, he was so into American Idol.
He was Eric the Idol expert.
He was Eric the Idol expert, and he wanted Kelly Clarkson at the time and Diana DeGarmo. And when I finally had Simon on, I promised Eric I would at least bring it up to Simon. Eric the Midget is on the phone. He's in a wheelchair. Eric, I said I'd do this for you. I'm going to do it, okay?
Okay.
All right. The kid wants to have either with Kelly Clarkson or Carrie Underwood.
He wants a date, is what he's.
And he wants you
Thank
to.
you, Robin. You guys.
Well, he's hoping it'll lead to either a hand release of some kind or something. And he's probably not long for the world. How much longer do you have to live with your condition, Eric?
I've outlived what the doctor said.
How long did they give you to live? How long did they tell you would live?
They said I wouldn't make it out my teens.
Right.
So this is borrowed time.
This is borrowed time,
Okay,
you guys.
so we're talking about seconds here.
Right.
Eric, can I suggest something? Why don't you go for someone who maybe made the top 100 rather than the two winners?
That's what I
The
said.
guy is going to die.
No, but they're not
For the
even.
top.
But they're not even the cute ones.
Simon Cowell goes, we're talking about...
One of my favorite memories with you and him was when you were first signing on to do AGT, and you had him on the phone.
Right.
And you pitched him an idea. You said, what if we come back from commercial, the camera pans the judges' tables, you're sitting on my lap.
Right.
We don't ever explain who you are or why you're there.
Just put him there.
Would you do that? And his reply is just a pause, and he goes, I'm 37 years old. It's one of the best responses
Oh,
ever.
my God, that's so great. First time he ever called in.
Was
When
about
was that?
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, it was about Kelly Clarkson. He wanted to defend her. I think
Because you called her.
And
called her
Friday.
fat in it.
Yeah, I called her fat, and Eric just was beside her.
But Friday was his 12-year anniversary.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I was supposed to see Thursday. I was supposed to do an interview with him for the news. He texted me. He said my stomach's not doing well. Can we do it Friday?
Right.
So Friday I had the story from Thursday plus his anniversary, and he usually 1:00 our time. He's usually up on the West Coast. He wasn't up like he normally was, and we missed each other, and he never let that happen.
You know, you're right. I see here September 19th, 2002, this clip is from. Eric, how old are you?
27.
What's wrong with you? There's something wrong, right?
Well, I'm a disabled person.
Yeah, okay.
You're a guy?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm only 3'5", 3'6".
We got to get you down here. 3'5"? What are you, a midget?
Yeah.
And what, are you ill or something?
No, it's just it's 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Are you shorter than Mini-Me?
No, I think he's around the 2-foot mark.
Wow.
Right.
I'm always amazed at how little Mini-Me is.
Yeah.
If Mini-Me's 2 foot, you're 3'5"?
3'5".
You
3'6".
tower over him.
No.
Somewhere in between that.
You work in a circus or on a show or something?
No, I'd like to get into show business, into acting, and into singing and stuff like that.
What do you do right now?
Actually, nothing. I'm living off SSI.
When's the last time you got laid?
Never.
Wow.
You guys never gotten laid. Wow.
What a gift you gave him.
Yeah,
get laid,
sitting
huh?
here thinking, look, he's sitting there, he had hopes and dreams of being in show business.
When I hear that clip, I'm like, Eric wanted to be a singer. I was like, I've never heard him sing ever. I mean, we should have gotten him a singing
we had
job.
him sing.
I hear
Well,
it.
you had him do that wild thing one time.
Right, yeah. Singing was not his thing. You know, but Eric did act. I mean, we got him on about, I don't know, 10 shows maybe?
I remember watching him on the set of In Plain Sight in New Mexico, and just, you know, how seriously he took the job and how well he wanted to do at it. And it wasn't about getting out there and frown. Like, he saw himself as an actor, and he was hired as one, and he was going to do his job.
Oh, yeah. No, he wasn't kidding around. In Plain Sight with Mary McCormick. I mean, he...
I promised I'd get her help. I keep my promises. Well, we'll get her to Finkel. Anyway, good job. You compliment me? Well, don't get excited. I'm hormonal. Plus, my kid in the hand of rank amateurs.
Hey, who's gonna get her crap out of that apartment?
Geez, I don't know what Beth's whining about. He seems sweet.
I'm serious.
Aw, adorable.
There he is acting.
That was the day when they had a bunny on set that was supposed to run out of the house, and his line, he was supposed to yell, "Don't let the bunnies out."
You know, what happened to that?
He did like 19 versions of it, and all exactly the same.
So many celebrities, Jan, so many celebrities were tweeting yesterday. I think Eric would have been pleased.
Andy Cohen talked about it on his show last night.
Oh, did he? I mean, Eric would have just loved this. That's the problem. You know?
I hope he knows. I hope there's some place that he went to and he can see all this.
Johnny Knoxville wrote, "Rest in peace, Eric the actor," on his Twitter account with a big heart sign. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy insisted on calling in this morning. He'll call in later. Eric the actor was my all-time favorite.
Absolutely. What is Jimmy going to do?
He says, "I will miss him terribly. #bye for now." Natalie Maine.
And,
yes, Jan?
Natalie Mean started the hashtag thing to try to get him #1. And then Zach Efron, a whole shitload of people started talking about him last night.
Natalie Maine said, "Rest in peace, Eric the actor. As a tribute, let's get Eric trending. #Eric the actor." And the people at Brickleberry said he was a pleasure to work with. Jonah Hill, "I just found out that Eric the actor passed away. He entertained me for years. So sad that this great man left us. Rest in peace, Eric." Andy Cohen. Seems like it's true. So rest in peace, Eric the actor. One of the great stern callers ever.
We were going to originally try to wait till this morning where we can officially announce it on the show. But then family members and friends from high school seen it on family members' pages and started posting it on my page. And started rumors that he was dead.
Well, it seems like everyone knew but Robin.
Yesterday.
Robin was actually shocked when I told her this morning.
VegFest.
Yeah, I heard.
Right. Because, Robin, at VegFest, they don't know Eric the actor, I guess.
I guess not.
It wasn't trending at VegFest.
News was blocked.
I'll tell you, I'll never be jealous of Robin's life when I hear she's at VegFest.
I'd rather have Jan be taking care of me.
When she's on her boat, I'll get a little envious, but not at VegFest. You know what I mean?
They were asking about you there. It was Washington, D.C., where we started.
Us Weekly, Howard Stern Show whackpacker Eric the actor Lynch died. He did not like being called a whackpacker. Let's remind people of this. In fact, Jan, I have some tape when Eric called, and he was just beside himself. Let me see if I can dig that out real quick. Somebody keeps changing my page. I don't know how that's possible. Are you crying, Jan, or is that a breathing situation?
No, I'm walking around outside where I don't keep people up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're out of breath, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm just walking around, so I didn't want to keep people up.
Oh, God, I have so many great Eric moments. Do you remember when Eric measured his penis?
Oh, yes.
Why did he do that, Jan? I forget. There must have been a reason, because that's something Eric normally wouldn't do.
I think you offered him something, and all I know is I got woken up that morning and by phone call asking me to bring him the roller.
Now, Eric could have faked it, but he didn't. He was a man of his word, and here's a moment. So you're laying on the bed, nude, on your back?
Yeah.
All right.
Just want to picture this.
And you're fully aroused?
Yes.
Are you ready to measure?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It's,
Be honest. From your shaft, not from your balls.
I know. I remember what you told me.
God knows what I told him. Like your son.
5 inches.
You're 5 inches.
Fully aroused.
Poor you.
Somewhere a little over.
Jan, did you throw away that ruler after that, or did you keep it?
I don't know what happened to it, to tell you the truth.
Jan's blocked out that whole evening.
Well, that wasn't the only time that something like that happened. That time that he was, I guess you could say something, or whatever you would consider through email, taking a picture of his cock and sending it out. I walked in on him when he was doing it.
And what was he ashamed that you walked in on him?
No, he got me that he just used the bathroom and he hadn't got his pants up yet.
Oh, that's the greatest.
Mind your business.
He had a cover story.
Oh, that's so great. I have so many, oh my God, Eric with women. Eric and his penis got him into more trouble. Remember when Eric was in love with Kendra? She was a girl who had sort of...
yeah, that was probably his second most highlight with a girl till after she pretty much showed that she was a fake.
Yeah, Kendra had what, a website? She was
right. She was some kind of a
cam girl,
webcam girl or something.
And Eric was,
and then she worked at a strip club in Phoenix.
Yeah, and Eric was falling in love with her, and he would call up irate if anybody said anything about her. He really he really thought of her as like a girlfriend, right, Jan?
Yeah.
Eric, she's a porn star, right?
No.
Eric, I'm looking at her website. Can you define pornography for me, Eric? She's got live webcams where she's naked on her website. She's got live webcams where she makes up with other chicks. Is that not pornography?
Horsetoot. Shut up.
Well, what is wrong about that?
Well, I'm just looking at...
I don't even know who this is. Is she...
She has a website, Howard.
So I can tell you.
Does she have a website, Eric?
If you would shut up for a minute, I will tell you.
This is his best phone call ever.
Of all the ways I thought this guy would die, I never thought of an aneurysm.
He's got a girlfriend now. Look at the guy's on fire.
He's going to fight you.
Is he on meth?
Eric loved the show, didn't he? It gave him a reason it gave him fame. It gave him so much, right?
Yeah. He liked the fame. He liked the fighting, like I said earlier.
Yeah. What a character. God, I loved him. I mean, people say, I just love the guy. I loved him. Sometimes Gary would come to me and go,
I can't believe what?
Gary would come to me sometimes and he would say, Howard, how can you put this guy on? He's ungrateful. I go, Gary, that's what's so great about him.
Right.
He's not sitting there sucking somebody's dick for airtime. He's like, it's just unbelievable.
There's nobody that's dealt that hand in life that is like you to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
they're usually a little giving, a little meekish, something, you know?
No, not him. Gary, you had a love-hate relationship with Eric, didn't you? I mean,
I did.
And more hate than love, because he
you know what? I feel actually good. He was, first of all, I know he was really mad at me this last week because I gave him a hard time about the ALS challenge, but I always saw it as like ball breaking, meaning like I didn't go home and say to my family, I hate Eric. Like it was here, I went for them, and then I just left it there. And I love tweaking him, there's no doubt about it. But when I spoke to him last year off the air about coming to the birthday show, which, by the way, he's up as well, I thought I had a good conversation with him. I thought we were sort of in a good place. But yeah, I like breaking his balls, that he did get under my skin.
You didn't like Eric, though. You genuinely didn't like him. You would really
get him. Can I tell a story? This is where it turned for me. I always liked him, and I felt for him. And so he asked me once, could you get me into the American Idol show in Sacramento? So I remember talking to you, and you said, hey, if you can help the guy out. So I had to call a friend of a friend who ran the venue. You know, it was not an easy thing to do. So if Eric asked me on a Tuesday morning, I immediately went to work on it. When I came in Thursday morning, he had left me this vicious voicemail. Listen, if you're down with me, I will get you. And I called him back, and I go, Eric, I'm trying to help you. Like, I got other work to do.
Right.
But that's who he was.
Yeah. And it would drive you nuts because you felt he was unappreciative. But what I loved about him, Gary, which I always had to explain myself to Gary, because Gary would say, how can you do this? He's driving me crazy. I can't stand this guy. I said, but it's the greatest. It's great because Eric, by all accounts, with his afflictions and everything he had going on, you would think he would be this meek guy. Like you said, Shuli, he wasn't. He was a guy who would mix it up and be ornery. It was crazy the way he was. He'd yell at you if you were trying to help him.
Yeah. No, he wanted he wanted no favors. He was entitled to and you better give it to him.
That's why I feel like Jan must have had like such a wild time with him. I mean, because as much as Jan helped him, he probably got yelled at too.
Oh, just last week, I have a voicemail from Eric calling Gary an ape-face for calling him a liar about ALS.
Oh, my God. Oh.
And then Johnny and him would come up with this craziest, most outlandish to call in the show about.
But the thing I love most about that is Eric, at his core, was such a good guy that when you finally get him on the spot, you're like, dude, come clean. What's going on with this? And he'd go, all right.
Yeah,
he wouldn't get to your face for too long.
Yeah, he was good. One of my favorite moments, Jan, was when Eric decided to go out on his own. He started with Johnny, his own internet radio station, and it was all Eric was the linchpin of this whole thing. And Eric's show, when we would play back Eric's show, it was the greatest thing ever.
Dad wanted to know what your last movie. Dad wanted to know what your last movie that you went to go see. What movie was that?
I wish I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's on my TV.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. What was that about?
It was a show about American Idol. It was a wrap-up show for American Idol, and
show done in a well.
It was so great.
No matter what they did, Eric was the one you couldn't hear.
It just went on, and it was always weird technical difficulties.
Eric, are you mad at Johnny for not following orders and calling into the Stern Show last Thursday?
Well, it was really not any orders. When I made this statement that I made the other day,
you couldn't write this stuff.
I knew Johnny wasn't calling in anymore. I was basically.
You couldn't write this stuff.
Oh, it was amazing.
That's a great question.
Yeah. Jan, it was unbelievable, right? And then there was one point Eric then Eric gave up on the American Idol show. He decided to have a country music show. And the country music show, the problem was the music was louder than Eric.
That was Jules' debut.
He's doing a talk-up right now. She's crazy.
A demo on how not to do a radio show.
Oh, my God. I would say, Eric, we can't hear you. It didn't matter.
Like Christopherson would do.
Got a cold and my left, I got my wedding band. I've been wearing
He's talking.
But there was that long gap. He couldn't get started.
He loved country music, right, Jan? That was his thing.
Yeah, that was his main music he liked.
Oh,
he liked a little bit, I guess you could say, pop and R&B.
He loved it all. He loved pop stars. He loved following the charts. He was great. I mean, good Lord.
I loved it when he would call you and give you advice because now you were a judge and he knew all of these shows.
Oh my
and he
God.
evaluated your performance.
He was the only whackpacker that I would get bombed when he was mad at me. We only had one real big fight.
What was your fight about?
This was years ago.
That was the laying down thing.
Yeah, this was years ago. We were doing a show somewhere, and he came out to the show, was a part of it with us. And at one point, Jan took him out of his chair backstage and laid him on a couch, much like this couch here. And Eric was laying on his side, like it just looked like this Playgirl pose of him laying on the couch. So they took a picture. I'm like, hey, can you send me that picture? And I ended up putting it on my MySpace as my profile picture, and Eric flipped out.
Oh.
Yeah, because Eric told him as long as you don't post it nowhere. And
it was such an awesome picture. I couldn't resist. And he started texting me. He goes, you balding Jew hothead.
When Eric was pissed off at you, it was unbelievable. Yeah. Like, I'm thinking back to all the time Eric was pissed off. But what was great was, I guess, on the air, Fred or somebody had said that Eric talks slowly and grunts when he talks.
Yeah.
And Eric just was beside himself.
So you're abundantly clear with each and every person. Let me start over. Let me get something abundantly clear with everyone who listens to this show. I do not grunt when I talk, and I do not talk slowly. Do you hear me talking slowly right now? I talk at a normal rate of speed, and I do not grunt when I talk.
Maybe.
Shut the
Oh my God! Hey, well, he gets mad at you, and then Eric would get mad at Fred because Fred would play the sound effects behind them. It was
I always loved that.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that Sid credit for
Even if he deserves it, is what
I
you're
think
saying.
you're making a mistake. I don't think that's fair to Steve.
Him covering the story helped you.
Really?
I hate Langford. I want you to fire his dumb ass.
Why? Because he has a huge penis?
Right.
Well, why do you hate Steve?
He helped you.
He's helping you.
0 point.
Are you saying you don't want any help?
Fred, you push that button one more time, I'm going to fight in New York.
What?
0.0.
I'll meet you at JFK.
Eric could fight with the best of them, and he loved it. I don't even know what he said to you there, Fred. He was like, gotta do something.
I think he said
He was just mad because, like, I always interject these little things, and he says, I'm going to break you. I'm flying to New York. I'm going to break your fingers.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. It was beautiful. That was so pure.
Yeah, you almost felt like good if Eric was angry with you because it meant you'd arrived or something.
He was alive in those moments.
And by the way, I don't want to paint Eric as always being angry. There were times Eric could be downright sweet when he'd leave his message for the happy holidays.
Hey, this is Eric the actor. I wanted to leave this little Christmas message. So I just wanted to say, happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I've heard about your new 5-year, $400 million contract. Congratulations with that, and hope that you continue to entertain your fans for the next 5 years. Also, thank you for taking my call for the last 8 years plus. All right? So, again, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone.
I tell you, I love Eric the actor. Gonzo, you were always.
You know what I would? Oh, Gonzo,
you were always involved with something with Eric. You and Eric were always going at it. What do you want to say?
I just want to give my condolences. I don't want to make it, any. I'm just really sad. I'm like really broken up about it.
Hey, Gonzo.
Yeah.
Isn't it a little too late to come and start saying all this stuff and turning your Twitter page around?
Yeah, and I mean, even when Eric was alive, I never really did that much. I never really, fucked with Eric that much. I just, it was
the
all
worst
good
one.
fun.
Since he got on, the worst one is Pollyanna Haas, or whatever you want to call her name, the nurse practitioner that she supposedly took care of her patients, but was able to send people to her house on Craigslist and all this stuff all day long harassing. She has the nerve to harass Eric 24/7, then ask for the obituary and ask to come to the funeral. That was the last person Eric would want to have anything of his.
Gonzo, you said this is officially your last phone call to us.
Well, regarding Eric, yeah.
Well, Howard, Eric's last voicemail to me, literally his last request is that Gonzo never gets on the air again.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But I sense that Eric, as much as he didn't like Gonzo, I think Eric liked the three-ring circus of guys like Gonzo with him all the time. Jan, am I wrong about this?
Oh, no, he liked the fighting part.
Yeah.
But he hated the people that he was fighting with.
Right.
And in my defense, by the way, I never really said that, mean things about Eric. It was always Eric starting wildfires or Eric's.
Right, it was absurd stuff.
Right,
Yeah. It was just to have fun with Eric. And I was truly, devastated when I heard the news from Friday. It was just, my condolences, and Jan, my sincerest condolences to you. I really do feel I'm shaken up about it.
All right, Gonzo, thank you for the call.
All right, thank you.
Right.
Anybody?
Yes, Jan.
For anybody that thought Eric was incompassionate and selfless and all that, he did that on the show. But the last thing Gonzo did that pissed off him so bad was all on me. It wasn't even about Eric, really. It was on me.
Yeah, because sometimes it could go too far.
Gonzo calling into a gay, black gay relationship show as me saying that he was getting abused by Eric. And Eric was 2 foot tall. And I worked for Eric for 15 years. which was all. And anybody that knows the truth knew that was.
Well, that's the best part of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, no one ever believed anything Gonzo did. I mean, it was absurd, yeah.
But he would get the whole
Eric,
premise wouldn't upset Eric. Just one little fact that Gonzo got wrong would upset Eric.
Hansy, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
What's going on, man?
Well, you know what's going on. Eric has died, and Eric was our friend, and we loved Eric.
No, I know. I didn't mean literally what's going. Okay, I just want to say I'm gonna miss Eric. What's it called? He was like one of my favorite parts of the show, and one of my favorite memories is when like he got mad at Jimmy Kimmel because Jimmy Kimmel said that his hand was like a soft peach or something like.
He said he shook Eric's hand. It was like a rotten plum.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And then Eric got so pissed off at Jimmy. It was so great. But Jimmy, I have to say something because I know Jimmy off the air, and Jimmy Kimmel, Hansy, and Jan and everyone else. Jimmy Kimmel was literally the biggest Eric the Actor fan. So big that I know that Jimmy regularly gave to his Amazon wish list. And that, yeah, and Jimmy was just fascinated by his phone calls. One of the first emails I got when it was, first of all, Jimmy started to write my wife. I was unavailable, and he said, "Tell me it's not true about Eric. Tell me it's not true." When he heard the news, he was devastated. And really, really devastated. I mean, he just adored him, and really said to me, it was weird because I guess we had been playing something of Eric's on Howard 101 while we were away, and he said I sat in my driveway for 20 extra minutes listening to Eric the Actor. I mean, Jimmy, is there a bigger Eric the Actor fan than you?
I don't think. Well, first of all, let me say what an honor it is to follow Hansy and Gonzo Shin,
right?
Our little pal Eric. I really did love Eric. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he was everything about him fascinated me, and I don't think I was the only one. There's so many great. And I don't think Eric would have liked to be called a whack packer, but there's so many great ones. And I think the fact that Eric had no respect for you whatsoever,
right,
is what I liked best about him. Because you sit there and talk to this tiny little guy in a wheelchair, and who lived with his parents and really didn't have a whole lot going on outside of watching wrestling and American Idol. And he would argue with you as if you were equals, and you would argue with him as if you were equals. And I guess you really were, because you both kind of took that position, and I just love that. I really do. I just
Jimmy,
love
I think
that.
you summed it up for me because, you're right. You think that a guy who had absolutely so little going on and really needed me for, trips to the Bunny Ranch or needed me for his fame fix, it didn't matter. What was so fascinating was he would just give me every single day and stand up to me.
But not only that, he'd give you advice.
But yeah,
that's what I love. He'd call you and give you advice.
And anybody else would have just been begging me and kowtowing to me because I had this power to put him on the air. But it was precisely that he didn't give me shit that made him great.
I've been listening since the 90s, Howard, and he is, as he would say, the only normal caller that I would remember that fought so much with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
None of the other ones would fight so much with you.
Absolutely. Jimmy,
yes,
this really is devastating, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. I mean, it really is terrible. I was trying to explain this to my parents yesterday, and they had no idea what I was talking about. But I really, yes. But I had a lot of affection for the guy, and I just can't. It's so sad that he's not gonna call in anymore. I mean, there were many times where he said he wouldn't call in anymore, and that was part of the fun. The longer it would go, when you knew he was going to finally break down and call in because he'd be offered a bit part on some show, and he'd have some reason that he'd have to break his vow and call, and that was always such added in the negotiations with the balloons. And
Jimmy, do you remember? I think the greatest moment was Eric had banned himself from the show. He said, "That's it. I'm never calling in again." And it had gone on for the longest time, like weeks, literally. We hadn't heard from Eric. And I remember sitting here on the air. I would be looking. How long did it last, Jan? 3 months?
3 months, I think.
3 months. So for 3 months, I hadn't heard from Eric, and I got really weirded out about it because, you know, I loved Eric's phone calls, and I thought, wow, maybe he's for real this time. Maybe we really lost him. I don't know. This sucks. But, of course, if I begged him to come back on, it wouldn't have been any good because then it just wouldn't work. It has to be Eric wanting to come back on. So,
and he was listening, too. He was texting me through that whole time.
And it was driving Eric crazy. So finally one day, we get a call from a guy named Derek.
Right.
Derek from Texas.
Derek from Texas, who started calling in, and of course it was Eric. He could not disguise his voice. He put on a little bit of an accent. And
now that he's gone, we can reveal the secret.
Yeah, and I played along. I would just be Derek. You know Eric can never call in again, but you all talk to. And he's like, yeah, that's right. Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Derek, the actor, might have been my favorite of all time. And once in a while, he'd screw up and call himself Eric.
Right.
It was so
He'd
great.
lose the accent in the middle of the sentence.
Jimmy, what was your favorite Eric, the actor moment?
Turned out he had a lot in common with Derek. The midget Derek from Texas.
Yeah, they were almost the same guy. They both wanted to be actors. They both wanted acting parts. It was great. What was your favorite remembrance of?
Well, for me, it was the balloons. I mean, you know that off year I became obsessed with the idea of flying Eric with balloons, and almost to the point where I think I was pestering you about it.
You were.
There was no price I was unwilling to pay to get to make that happen. And it still amazes me that after all the pressure that we put on him collectively, really to do something that wasn't such a big deal, but that he said no, and he just wouldn't do it. And
he would say no matter what they would offer.
Yeah, he really would.
But what was great about it was there was no way we were going to fly him with balloons. Like there was no way, but just telling Eric he was going to fly with balloons. Because first of all, the idea of attaching balloons to a wheelchair and getting him up in the air in the studio. And then I really had this horrible panic that we fly Eric with balloons and he flew out our window up here. And
we never see him again.
He'd be on the 36th floor and he'd just be flying around for the rest of his life. I was more afraid of flying Eric with balloons than Eric was.
And I would call him off air and offer him things just to gauge like how against it he was. There was nothing you could offer this guy that would make him agree to
And
that.
when Jimmy says that he pestered me, I was not flying Eric with balloons ever. But Jimmy was serious about it. He goes, no, we can do this. You got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. And literally, I'd say 2 or 3 emails a day for a while from Jimmy about flying Eric with balloons.
I studied it. I figured out how many balloons it would take, and that it was indeed possible. But well, you know what? I really admire him for not doing it. He had so much self-esteem for a person who, you know, if it's a lot of people who have everything don't have any self-esteem, and he really, I mean, he knew he was great.
Jimmy, he loved life. Jan, am I right? I mean, Eric, despite all of his pain, all of the predictions of his early death, all this stuff, he loved life. The way he embraced wrestling, and he embraced the show, and he loved it. I wish everyone had a love of life like Eric did.
Well, I'll say a couple things about Jimmy. The one thing when it come up about when did he meet Jimmy the first time, the one thing he would bring up the most was the first time he realized Jimmy was really a fan and was really cool was the first time we went to the studio. We were about 6 blocks away, and he sent his cousin Mickey after us to give Eric a jersey from the Sacramento Kings. And Eric would bring that up a lot when he talked about Jimmy.
Yeah, you know, Eric was grateful, believe it or not. I mean,
and then,
yes.
And then he, I guess you could say, used Jimmy. Jimmy, I don't know, you guys probably remember when Jimmy, I believe it was Jimmy that set up the visit with the ABC executive and
Rob Mills.
Rob Mills.
Yeah, Jimmy was behind
that he would fly with balloons if he did that, and then when he got there, Robert Mills asked him, when are you going to fly? And he told Robert Mills, no, I'm not going to fly.
He lied. Here's a remembrance. This is a little bit of Derek from Texas, Eric's alter ego.
Hey there, Mr. Frotto. I'm leaving this message for you to give to those Stern people, because, you know, I've really been thinking about it. I don't like them at all. They're a bunch of dumps. They don't treat little people nicely.
That was fun. After months of not being on the air, this guy shows up, Derek from Texas, and I'm dealing with Derek from Texas.
They'll never know.
Jimmy, it's a sad day. It really is, and
It is.
we're never going to hear the little guy call in again, and it just seems. And you know, there was a whole new chapter starting. The new Eric the actor without Jan having to live with his parents. And
right, and we didn't know how that was going to play out.
Well, I heard that, and I did feel really bad for him when I heard that story. And I have to say, God bless Jan for taking care of him, because that is a big job, and I think that I wish there were more people like that. That's a pretty great thing.
Jimmy, I know that yes, Jan, and I said this earlier to Jan. I said there's nobody with a more loving heart for Jan to devote his life. And now Jan's got to go take care of his parents in the way he took care of Eric. I said this is a guy who gives like nobody I've ever seen. I mean, it's just remarkable. Really remarkable.
Yeah, it really is. It really is, and. I think I'm thinking of one other Eric memory when he wanted Johnny Fratto to murder the guy who was mean to him in high school.
Yeah, we played the tape. We played the tape. It's so great because Johnny goes, "This kid's a gangster." He gave him the order to hit him. That's it.
He knew what to do. He knew what to do.
He knew what to do.
You know what? I'm trying to remember, because Howard, you tried to stop talking to Eric at one time. You said that you would never take another phone call, and you broke down quickly.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding? I couldn't refuse calls from Eric.
Eric's self-ban lasted longer than any of the ones Howard banned him.
That's right.
Eric would ban himself. And I go, Eric, you can't ban yourself. You're punishing yourself. You love the air. He's going to do it. It never lasted.
But once you did it, and you didn't last any time at all.
No, you can't. You couldn't stay away from Eric, I'm telling you. Jimmy, you should fly with balloons to honor Eric, I think.
You know what? I think there should be. I'd like to see a sculpture built in the park of Eric attached to balloons, and it's something that we could really remember him by. I mean, we got to figure something out to memorialize.
To honor him.
Well, you know, it's funny. Somebody on the internet I saw this morning painted a picture of Eric flying into heaven. Heaven's gates were open, and he was in balloons in his wheelchair. And I'm telling you, I almost lost it. I really did. It was so beautiful. This little cartoon of Eric flying to the pearly gates.
Yeah, I think if God demanded Eric fly with balloons into heaven, he would have told him to go there.
I know. You know, it's funny. You know, Eric, he's such an unusual guy, or was such an unusual guy, because I still can't help but thinking that a guy in a wheelchair and a guy as sick as he was, if there really is a God, I couldn't imagine that Eric wouldn't wake up every day cursing out God for doing this to him. And Eric had none of that. Jan, did he ever complain about his condition? Did he ever sit there and
why me?
Why me? Because he was an excellent representative for people who are full-bodied, who are able-bodied, who really complain about everything. He didn't seem to complain about his lot in life.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, remember also he's the only one with a condition in his family. Yeah. You know, everybody else.
Everyone else was fine.
Able-bodied and tall. And
so the recipe's there for him to be super bitter.
Wouldn't it be great, Jimmy, if Eric got 70 naked Carrie Underwoods in heaven? Like that was...
Oh, yeah, Diana DeGarmo.
Oh, Diana DeGarmo. Oh, if Eric could have just had one night with Diana DeGarmo.
Let me tell you something.
You know, what was great was Eric got her mother's phone number, and he used to call her.
She had to change her phone number. He used to call. I'd say, Eric, you're calling too much. He goes, no. I go, did you call yesterday? Yes. How many times did you call? Like 5. He goes, no, 4. And the mother finally gave up, changed her number. It was great.
The thing he loved more than the show, more than anything else, was giant boobs. So when we would be on the road and he would do shows with us, I would ask for volunteers to come up to let him motorboat. Let Eric motorboat him. And this is what a guy he was. I go, I threw this idea out one night. I said, what about dressing you up like Superman? And we literally hold you up and fly you into the breasts. And he looked at me and he goes,
no Superman, but you could fly me into the breast. And so literally Jan was on stage holding him, and I mean the shots of his face sliding into breasts one after, and I mean 10 chicks lined up.
He loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Wasn't
he?
With him? What?
That was the last 2 shows he ever did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What was his thing about costumes? Because that was always a big deal. You could never, once
please.
Johnny had a job for him to be in a bumblebee costume or something, and Eric refused.
Eric had his dignity, like Jimmy said.
That's some clown.
Fucking footed, you moron.
Oh, my God. When Eric would get upset about club-footed, that was another. I didn't even play that clip. And there's so many clips you could play, but this one is the best. By the way, I saw a picture of Eric. His foot is completely turned around.
Well, he had an operation.
Yeah, he has sneakers on, and his foot is completely reversed.
Wow.
He's got so many problems. Eric, what's going on with your foot? Are you okay with your foot?
I'm double jointed. There's nothing
There ain't no
wrong with my foot.
double jointed. That's quadruple jointed.
Part of my disability, jackass.
All right, but that's why I'm asking.
There's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's been that way.
All right, I was worried about you. Am I wrong to be worried about you?
I'm club-footed, you asswipe.
I didn't know what you were. I said there might be something wrong. I love when he called me an asswipe.
But it was great how Eric would say there's nothing wrong. Everything was wrong.
Right.
This is one of the things I really love about the show, because I think almost everyone else, and really everyone else, if you have somebody who's handicapped or has something that's uncomfortable to talk about, you just won't talk about it, and you'll just be nice to that person. You won't speak to them like a human being. You just kind of let them go about their lives and not give them any attention. But that's like when people know each other, people are friends. They do talk about these things specifically, and to get that kind of stuff out in the open on the show is rare, and one of the things that I really love. And sometimes people are like, oh, we're making fun of Eric. It's like, yeah, of course, we're making fun of Eric. Everybody makes fun of everyone on the show. He's treated like anybody else on the show. And,
yeah.
Well, that was one of the things that I was most
he said plenty of times, and I'm pretty that the show and Howard has the rights to make fun of him, but no fans have the right to make fun of him.
Well, he certainly fought that.
Well, you know what, Jimmy and Jan, that I woke up this morning, Bob Lefsetz, who writes this column that I really like, he wrote a whole column on Eric the actor, and it was really touching. And he was talking about this point, that he learned more about Eric's, bathroom habits. Eric was very open, and Jimmy makes the point, too, that handicapped people, you really, they're sort of like untouchables. You don't know what's going on with them. People
Everybody's
avoid
afraid
them.
to do anything.
And Eric would really say, yeah, I jerk off, I roll onto the bed, I do that. Eric had a lot of pride, but also he was willing to talk about just how difficult his life was. Like he said, my last conversation with him, he was like, yeah, I bathe myself, but Jan has to help me with this and that. In fact, my last conversation was about you, Jan, because he was so upset that his parents were now going to be taking care of him.
Can I please say this last thing?
Okay.
It's Jan's last week of being here. He's going to leave on the 21st or 22nd.
Who's going to take care of you?
Who's going to help you? Yeah.
My parents.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow. We'll probably never hear from you again then.
What do you mean your parents?
Oh,
I mean,
no. I'll still call in.
Doesn't Jan bathe you and drive you and do everything?
The driving part, yes.
Oh, he doesn't bathe you?
No, I pretty much handle that myself.
Oh, okay.
Well, where's Jan going?
Yeah, well, why is he leaving?
He's got to do what he does for me for his parents in Arkansas.
Jan is a good dude. All right. Well, anyway, Jimmy, I like that you called in because I knew how big a fan you were of.
Yeah.
Can I ask you?
Well, thank you for bringing Eric to us, and Jan, thanks for taking care of him. And I guess I'm going to go my pillow now and in tribute to Eric.
That's the best tribute you could give, Jimmy. If you just would lay down on your bed instead of jerking off on your back, jerk off on your stomach.
I'm going.
That would be the way. What is it?
I was going to ask you and Jimmy. Did either of you cry at any point this weekend when thinking about Eric?
Did I cry? I didn't cry, but I got really, really sad.
Me too. I had weird feelings of going from, well, first of all, I didn't necessarily believe it because I thought it might be some kind of a publicity stunt, and I was hoping that was the case. I was searching the internet. Some guy posted that Eric had favorited a tweet the night before, and I thought, oh, well, if he did that, he has to be alive.
It was a porn tweet, by the way, too.
Yeah, I didn't believe. By the way, I didn't believe that he had died at first, and I know Jimmy was looking for information. And I said, I don't know. This could be an elaborate hoax that Eric set up, just to
I hope it still is. I really do.
Yeah, Jan, if you told us it was a hoax, we'd be happy.
Jimmy,
yes,
that was me on Saturday night. We announced it yesterday, but on Saturday night, where there was no fake ones about it, I went on his page and favorited some stuff. Because we were trying to keep it from off the internet till the weekend. So I told Howard.
Okay.
So that's because as soon as Eric had no activity on Twitter for 30 minutes, he was dead.
Wow. Well, all right, Jimmy, Jan. Jan, first of all, I want to thank you for calling in and telling us about Eric's final moments.
Let me tell you one more thing. Johnny will probably call in and talk about this too. If you pull up real quick, one thing that's kind of, I guess you could say, eerie, on the Facebook page for the one of his fans page on Facebook, he's sitting in front of Johnny's elevator, and there's angels on Johnny's elevator sitting above his head in the picture.
Do I have that picture?
Johnny has angels on his elevator?
Yeah. Pull up, and his initials. Pull up Eric's main Facebook page.
Okay. I'll definitely check that out. That's kind of eerie. All right, Jan, listen, I know how painful this is for you. You were closest to Eric, and you took such good care of him, and I got to tell you something. If there is a heaven, you're going to it, Jan. Be sure of that. You're a good man. Jimmy Kimmel, you're a good man, too. You have a TV show, I understand. It's on at 11:30 at night. Everybody should tune in tonight.
You've heard of this?
I really only called in for a plug.
That's all Jimmy wants. Jimmy, by the way, will be flying with balloons on the Jimmy Kimmel show tonight in honor of Eric. He's going to actually fly out and deliver the entire monologue as he is floating into the sky.
There's another whackpacker that wants to go on Jimmy's show. You know about this?
Who is this?
Underdog.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jimmy, you've been following that?
There are no other whackpackers as far as I'm concerned.
Today, you're right.
You're right. That's the perfect tribute. All right, Jimmy, Jan, thank you. I'm going to go take a commercial break. We've been talking about Eric for an hour, 14 minutes, and I suspect we'll be talking about him a lot more because I see our phones are filled with people who want to speak about him. Jan, thank you for reflecting with us. Jimmy Kimmel, Eric's #1 fan, thank you.
Take care. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys. There they go. Jan.
I can't believe Jimmy didn't cry. Jimmy cries over everything.
Jimmy cried over John Ritter. I would think if anyone was going to cry on the air about Eric, would be Jimmy. Yeah. Is anyone willing to cry on the air about Eric?
I thought I would. I lost a little bit on Saturday.
Marianne, are you crying?
Yes, I was, Howard. I cried all night and all morning, and little Mikey wrote a song that it doesn't make you get down on your knees and cry, but my cry turned to anger, Robin. I mean, how do you not know that it was trending on Twitter that Eric died?
I don't follow all of this stuff. I'm not living the life of a social media person. Sorry.
It's not a day to argue, but Howard, you gave him so much joy. In fact, I would be afraid to say, anything like Eric did to you, and you know that, and he said it to you, and, that was what we loved about him. He spoke the truth. Jan took such good care of him, and I just don't believe it. It's like,
all right, Marianne, thank you.
It's so sad, Howard. Howard, we know how much you really loved him and how much he meant to you. Robin, I don't know. It's going to trend. Robin doesn't know what's going on in the news.
All right, Marianne.
You're right, I know.
It always comes back to Robin.
Robin, get my number. You can call me. I'll give you all information if you need it.
Robin, you're disgraceful. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
How dare Robin not know about Eric the actor?
For the record, Robin cried at Veg Fest when she was stuck there.
Oh, stop.
I'd cry if I was at Veg Fest.
Me too, like a baby.
Yeah, I don't even want to ask Robin about Veg Fest. That's how crazy.
Could there be one exciting thing at Veg Fest?
I got the confirmation that Eric was dead, and it's weird. I went and jerked off.
What?
People
mourn in different ways.
That's how I deal with grief. Yeah, I went on YouPorn and watched and I said, I'm upset right now. This is horrible, but I feel like jerking off. And I wasn't going to deny myself jerking off because that's our right as American citizens.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I watched this was great, fake agent porn where this girl, really hot blonde, is running an agency and a guy comes in and she seduces him because she convinces him to be in porn.
The dialogue's the best part of those.
The best. Oh, my God. And the guy's like, I don't know. I don't want to get into porn, this and that. She goes, come on. And then she sits down next to him, starts rubbing his cock, and he's like, all right, I'll get into porn. And it's so great. And I came right when she was blowing him, so I didn't even get to see the ending.
I like when they go, look, they just have to see on video that I can fuck in the ass,
yeah.
and then you'll get the job.
And big money.
Right.
But,
it's always big money, huh?
No, I was laying in bed last night. I'm watching TV. I couldn't get to sleep, and I realized it was because of Eric. Like, I was just, like, kind of upset that Eric was gone, and it really hit me hard when I laid down. I was watching Ray Donovan, which is such a great show. Oh, my God.
I know. That show is so crazy.
Oh, my God. I love that show so much. Ray Donovan. And
see our boy Jay Thomas on there?
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah, he was great.
Man, Jay was great. And, you know, it was just like... then it just kind of, I turned off the TV and I realized why I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh, fucking Eric, he's gone. It was like, it really hit me hard. I mean, everyone's dropping like flies and I hate being left. I'm so mad at Eric for leaving. They should have.
You know what? There were many times, Eric gave us a little scare not too long ago saying he might have to go into the hospital. And we were so worried. And, when he said, no, that wasn't, necessary, they were going to give him another 6 months before they evaluated the situation again, we thought we had more time.
Yeah.
You know, he used to fight with a lot is Jeff the Drunk. And Jeff and him, there was a great, we use it for a bumper, but inside the actor's studio, when they go back and forth and answer the same 10 questions,
great.
And they get at it, those
Eric
two...
was upset because Johnny Fratto was starting to represent Jeff the Drunk because Jeff was willing to take gay roles and Eric wasn't.
But that's the other thing. Literally 2 weeks ago, I'm having this argument with him where he's like, I want the homophobic stuff to stop.
What does this mean? On Twitter right now, bye for now is number 2. What do they mean, number 2?
The hashtag bye for now is trending. It's number 2 on Twitter right now.
Bye for now. Oh, that was Eric's favorite phrase, bye for now. And, Eric resisted bye for now. That was his catchphrase, and it was really catching on, actually. I mean, it was really impressive.
Yeah, as soon as we started to notice it, he stopped doing it.
Yeah, we loved it. And then, as soon as as Robin says, as soon as I like bye for now, then Eric wouldn't do bye for now. It was always bye for now. What was that?
He just went bye. Couldn't even do his catchphrase.
Where's your catchphrase?
Not gonna do it.
Oh, he's holding out the catchphrase
You
now.
dropped your catchphrase?
Yep.
Why?
Are people teasing you about that, too?
Yeah, they're using that in our messages.
Bye for now. Don't drop your catchphrase.
You stick with it.
Now say your catchphrase.
All right, bye for now.
You're the reporter I called. Crap, don't let the bunnies out.
The Actors Studio is proud to welcome
Eric the Actor.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
What you did in that film was remarkable for so many reasons.
Yeah, I guess from watching that.
What's your favorite word?
Bullshit.
What's your least favorite word?
Ack.
What turned you on?
I've been a Jeff Hardy fan for quite a while.
My name's Kevin Stevens, and I'm an actor here.
Get the fuck away from me, you idiot. He comes anywhere near me, I'll break his wrist. Stay the fuck away from me. Just back the fuck off me, or else you will fucking regret it.
Coming to Broadway, Eric the Actor's tweets, the opera. I do not cheat myself. I do not cheat on myself. I I've never once crapped myself when I was at the A's game. Go fuck yourself and go to hell, you fucking dipshit! Combining opera's most beloved arias with Eric's majestic poetry. I am not gay. I have never fucked you in my life. Experience the passion. You don't fuck! I do not have cum on my glasses! The excitement. I am not a bug-eyed toad. Go fuck yourself, you pathetic, motherfucking dumb fuck dipshit. The fury. I am not fucking bipolar. I do not have a fucking lazy eye. Go fuck yourself. For tickets, use the hashtag ACAC.
All right, a couple of memories of Eric. We've spent an hour and a half on Eric, and I would gladly spend another hour and a half because he deserves it. Yes, Johnny Frotto.
You know, the impact will really hit me when, after a while, I realize we're never going to hear an Eric call. It'll never pop up again where we say, well, Eric the actor's on the phone.
Johnny Frotto, you're on with Jan. Yes.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. And, you know, it's a weird, because of the way he acted, you know, it almost, I mean, we should have all kind of been prepared for this, but we weren't. Because he acted like he was bulletproof, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I knew he was ill, and I knew that he wouldn't last long, and he had defied all of the doctor's predictions, but at the same point, I always thought that Eric would just beat the odds and live forever.
Yeah, but you know what, Howard, you were the medicine. Howard Stern Show was the medicine, and I believe that you guys extended his life. And obviously, I mean, no question, no one could argue that you gave him a great life. You gave him a better life, really, than a lot of people that aren't afflicted.
People used to say to me, are you making fun of Eric? I go, no. I said, I treat Eric like everyone else. I do not want to treat him differently. And I think Eric liked that. I think Eric liked mixing it up.
But you provided a lot of things for him to do, and those were the things that he loved. And that's what kept him alive. But the reality is, and when I laughed, you know, because he would be always after one of you. And it would be Robin, or it would be you, or it would be Fred with the noises, or Gary, you know, or Will.
Gary, yeah.
Something wrong on the phone. And, you know, he would call me, and he would always, you know, he was always going to get even, or he was always going to beat you.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I mean, I think this is why I stuck around, because, you know, here's a kid that, like you said earlier, I mean, he can't walk, he can't use his hands, he can't make a sandwich, for Christ's sake.
Right.
Or use the restroom, or take a bath. But here he is with confidence that it doesn't even, where did it come from? Where did all that confidence come from? Where did the courage come from, you know?
So you stuck around with Eric because you stuck around with Eric because I think you genuinely liked him. I think you were fascinated by him.
Howard, I wanted to hate him so badly.
Right.
I really, truly did, and I ended up loving the fucking kid.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, me too. I love when he told you
he was entitled. He was entitled from, you know, if you want to believe. And I think this fucker was some kind of an evil ruler in another time. And they said, "Go back to Earth, and this is what you're going to be," because the body didn't fit the brain.
Right.
What was going on in the brain didn't fit in the body. I mean, you know,
there's so much, you know,
and John for Glock.
There's so much suffering going on in the world, and this is a guy who really, no matter how much he was suffering, you know, you're right, he was like Genghis Khan. I mean, he was going to conquer the world.
He never, he did not care, and he didn't care, and he didn't see himself as handicapped. So when he saw girls, we'd be pushing him down the street, and he would immediately say, "Wheel me up to that girl," and he would do his best.
I really love that. Johnny, I do want to say, before I run out of time, Johnny, I do want to say this to you, and Jan is numero uno, and you're numero two, because you... really, it was so great that you acted as his manager and you took his calls and you treated him seriously and you would make arrangements for him. I mean, it was a major pain in the ass in Johnny's life. You know, Johnny's got a family and he runs a business and all that. And to sit there and take incessant, one phone call after another, over and over and over again from little Eric.
Oh, Howard, you had no idea. I mean, hundreds, really sometimes 40, 50 calls a day.
Wow.
And any time of the day or night, he didn't care that Johnny had a life, a business.
Any time of the day or night, and then he would do like time limits on everything. Like, in other words, like he wanted to get late, and he knew he couldn't go to the bunny ranch, and I didn't know that. I heard it on your show, but then he talked about the altitude, but I heard that first, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? I mean, now it's like, I have to find sea level to get you.
Yeah, it's not hard enough.
It was always like some impossible thing, and then he would put a time on it. Like,
right.
You got 2 hours to do this, or you got 3 hours to do this.
Hey, he knew he was running out of time, so he had to definitely put a time limit on it. That's it. Johnny, thank you. Johnny, thank you, and Jan, thank you if you're on the line there. And guys, Johnny, I thought it was great the way you had interaction with Eric, and I know you are heartbroken. I know he was you considered him family. I know that.
I loved him.
I know.
And the guy on the phone here, this Jan.
Yeah.
That's a man's man. That's a man's man, Howard. The way he took care of this kid.
Right.
That I never see nobody care so much.
Well, ever. You're absolutely right. That's
no one will ever do that for me, I promise you.
I feel that about Jan, and I feel Eric was a bit heartbroken because he loved Jan so much. And I got to tell you, Jan, you're a stand-up dude, and I really mean that, and I think the world of you. And Johnny, same. And now maybe you can finally pay attention to your kids now that Eric is gone. If anything good comes out of this, Johnny will now pay attention to his kids because he was more wrapped up in Eric's life than his own children.
Oh, the other thing, I don't know if you guys could tell when he called into the show, the other thing he was super stressed and worried about was the surgery. He was pretty sure it was going to happen in November, and nobody knew what the outcome of that would be.
Maybe if they'd done that surgery, maybe he could have lived a little longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Howard, I don't think he would have ever made it to it.
No, because he was so sick.
He was way too frail. I think he was way too frail.
Yeah. All right, Jan. Let us know how you're doing from time to time. Johnny, of course, we'll hear from you. And thanks, guys. And I'm so sorry that Eric's gone. All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you again.
Bye. Well, there they are. The two guys closest to Eric, Jan and Johnny Fratto, who was his longtime manager, believe it or not. You know.
Some of those negotiations were priceless as well, that Johnny would have to go through for Eric's various activities.
I should have asked Jan. I mean, who's going to clean out Eric's stuff? You know, like what happens to Eric's chair? What happens to Eric's memorabilia? All his little, his A's, his beloved A's, the hats.
Yeah, and I think he collected a lot of autographs and all of that stuff.
Like, what are they doing with all that? I wonder if Jan's a part of that.
Well, he said he was staying there a week longer. He's probably helping.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder what the WWE is feeling. You know, they've lost one of their biggest supporters.
Eric Lynch, Eric the actor. Some knew him as Eric the midget. He didn't like that, so we changed it to Eric the actor. But he complained, and he was great. He was no bigger than 4 feet tall, but boy, oh boy, did he have a big presence on this show. And he didn't have the looks, he didn't have the strong body, but he had a mind on his shoulders that I think people will never forget. And he really did teach us a lot.
I love that Johnny said he'd have them roll him right up to any beautiful woman he saw, and he'd take a shot.
That's right. He tried to find things in life that mattered to him and go after them, and Eric lived life. You know, Most of us wouldn't have the balls to ask for a free pass to a whorehouse, but Eric did. And maybe that was the secret to life. Who knows?
Look, who demands to be on TV shows and then gets his way?
Always got his way. You know, Eric needed a lot of help. He really did. He needed my help getting acting jobs. He needed help from the government getting oxygen and medical supplies. He needed Jan, of course. He needed Johnny. He needed his parents. He needed free stuff from Amazon. But, I mean, he had a wish list. Some of the most ridiculous shit you've ever seen. He wanted, on his wish list, for real, the big book of boobs, an Eric Chavez action figure from the Oakland A's. He wanted a case. That's 24 bottles of Dr. Brown's cream soda. He wanted every flavor and size of Gatorade that you can imagine. He wanted pellet pistols, blank guns.
Pellet. That's right. He loved guns.
What's a Little Debbie zebra cake? He wanted that, too. I don't even know that.
It's a brand of cake. Little Debbie's is a brand.
He even wanted batting gloves, and I don't know why. He was in a wheelchair. I don't get it.
Going on to the batting cage.
Yeah. And even more bizarrely, he wanted the Sony headphones, the Simon Cowell edition Sony headphones.
The Simon Cowell edition.
Yeah. Some knew him as Eric this, Eric that. We'll know him as Eric the Angel now. We're going to change his name. Eric the Little Belligerent Angel.
Well, now we're getting quite a few representatives up there from our whack pack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've lost quite a few people.
Would you say that Eric, Gary and I were just talking about this, would you say that Eric, was Hank the Angry Dwarf a bigger impact on the show or Eric?
Oh, wow.
That's a tough one.
That's a good question.
I said possibly Eric. I mean, Hank, was right up there.
Hank was amazing.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I think I'm calling that even.
Right. Well, I want to thank Kelly Clarkson this morning because she's the reason I found Eric.
Yes.
Eric
Thank
was
goodness
in love
you
with
called her fat.
That's right. If I hadn't called her fat,
we'd have never met Eric.
The ball never would have started. The ball never would have started rolling. He was 85 pounds. And I think anywhere between 3 and 3.5 feet tall. I never really figured it out. But you can't judge a book by its cover. Because too often in life, we pass by little guys like that in wheelchairs, or we give them a tap on the head or something, treating them like they're 3 years old. And Eric didn't want any of that. He had a rich life, and it was filled with bitterness and triumph and agony and all that kind of stuff. And through his own little devices, Jimmy Kimmel became friends with him, and Natalie Maines adored him, and Hollywood producers and directors put him in TV shows, and his obituaries even in Variety magazine and Us magazine.
Yeah. Zac Efron called him out for the Ice Bucket Challenge. Look at that.
And like Joan Rivers, even though, when Joan Rivers died, it was a shock to us. Even though we knew, she was 81 years old, how much longer could she live? And like with Eric, you knew he wasn't going to live forever, but it still comes as a shock that he's, it really
and it's
does.
just like Johnny Fratto said, it was because he always fought back with such a vengeance. He never seemed or sounded frail. He didn't feel frail. And so we always believed he'd be around.
God, he loved wrestling. I don't think there was much left on his bucket list. He did get out and do a lot of stuff. We even got him laid.
He went to the matches. He met the wrestlers. And he did. He got laid. He had never had that experience before encountering this show.
That's right. I also loved how delusional he was. We were having Jonah Hill on the show, and he actually sent us a direct message that was, I know Jonah Hill's coming on, and that he's a fan of mine. If he wants to talk, please call me. That was a message from Eric about Jonah Hill. I don't know that Jonah Hill ever called, though. Who knows?
I don't know, but Jonah did remember him.
Yep. And I guess Eric's last acting job is Brickleberry. Brickleberry. He's on the cartoon.
Oh, yes. And you know what? Last week, wasn't Yucko calling to say they might cut Eric out of the show?
Yes. I got annoyed with Yucko for that. I said, you knew what Eric sounded like. Don't cut him out. But it shocks you that Eric speaks the way he does?
Terrible.
Come on.
You know what we didn't play? Remember those times we would have an American Idol contestant that he was a fan of call him and try talking with him?
Oh, man, there's so many things I could have played. I played a bunch of stuff this morning, but, I could play 3,000 tapes, 3,000 hours. Well, as the days and weeks go by,
we will remember.
We'll remember Eric. But my favorite story was Eric and the werewolves in New Mexico, so we all have our own favorite moments. Let me see if there's anything else. There was a bunch of fans on the phone. I'll get to them as much as I possibly can. I do have to take another break, though, first. There's other things on people's minds besides Eric the actor. We'll try to get to those as well. But, Wolfie, I see you've been on the phone all morning. What do you want to say about Eric the actor?
Hey, Howard. I just wanted to say I'm really bummed. Eric was just a really good dude. I was actually talking to him a lot over the past 2 months over the telephone, and just the kind of stuff that he would share. He had a big heart, and I know he was really mad about Gary and denying that Eric contributed to ALS, but Eric even told me about other charities that he gave to. So he really was a good guy.
Right. All right, Wolfie. Thank you.
Yeah, he gave me some facts about just his general routine, and I was always curious if you'd be interested to know about some of that stuff that he did on a daily basis.
Sure, go ahead.
How many times per day do you think Eric brushed his teeth?
I'm going to say he probably wasn't that fastidious. I'm going to say 3 times a day.
Now, 1 time per day.
That's it.
Yep, he said he was just really bad about remembering that thing.
He would do it in the morning?
He didn't say when, because he only woke up around noon every day, so I would guess it would be later on in the afternoon.
How did that come up in conversation? You just asked him?
Yeah, I was talking to him for a while, and then he would just start saying stuff, and I'm like, man, I got to document this and remember it, so I would just kind of write down interesting things. Like, what do you think Eric's greatest fear in life was?
Drowning.
No, venomous snakes.
Not werewolves?
No, not werewolves. And that always cracked me up, because when would Eric ever encounter a venomous snake?
Well, maybe when he went to New Mexico to tape In Plain Sight.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was his fear.
Yeah, he's just a fascinating guy. The stuff that he would come up with would always...
Yeah, give me more. This is good, Wolfie.
Okay, if Eric could have any career of an actor, which actor would he want?
Johnny Depp.
Not even close.
Let me think. Jack Nicholson.
No, it'd be The Rock.
Think about the things that Eric is into, though, and that'll help you.
What about Robin says The Rock? And maybe that's it.
Nope.
Who is it?
Matthew Perry.
Oh, my God, from Friends?
Matthew Perry?
And the reason was he was in a movie called The Whole 9 Yards, where he stood in a room with Amanda Peet when she was naked. So he got to see that. That's why Eric would want his career.
That's the kind of thinking that I loved about Eric. Like, he didn't think about the roles of a lifetime or anything. He thought about, like, standing in a room naked with Amanda Peet.
Yeah, he was a guy's guy. He really was.
Yeah. What else you got there? Anything else?
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch. What was Eric's favorite fast food restaurant?
I'm going to say Wendy's. I got to get one of these right.
Taco Bell.
It's a place you guys used to love.
Roy Rogers?
Roy Rogers?
Oh, actually, no, sorry. It was Arby's. Arby's was his favorite.
Yeah, we didn't love Arby's.
No, we didn't. No, Arby's wasn't our thing.
What did he get? What did he get? The roast beef sandwich?
He liked the hot ham and Swiss, the chicken bacon and Swiss, the chicken cordon bleu, the curly fries, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, and chicken strips.
Oh, my goodness.
Didn't he, at one point, wasn't he following on Twitter some of the fast food restaurants like McDonald's?
Yeah, I believe he was, yeah.
And, a part of,
Cinnabon
he followed. But, it's funny. You'd think Eric would have been a little bit more of a healthy eater, but I guess he didn't give a shit.
How many times per week did he eat fast food?
He wasn't in actual good shape for a little guy 3 foot tall. I mean, he wasn't fat. How many times a week did he eat fast food? This has got to be a big number.
He told me on average.
7 times.
3 times.
Yeah, I bet you it was 7.
But what did he eat otherwise? Did Jan cook?
I know what his favorite snack food was.
I'm going to say, Pringles?
You got it right.
You're kidding. I knew that.
How did you know that?
From his Amazon wish list.
Yeah, that was his favorite snack food.
No wonder Eric had stomach problems. Eating all that shit.
Yeah, Jan was talking about how he had stomach problems. Listen to what he ate.
Yeah, if I was taking care of Eric, I'd just be like, oh, Eric, why don't you stop eating all that shit?
What was his favorite food overall?
I'm going to say some Italian dish, either pizza or spaghetti.
Nope, bacon.
Oh, wow.
He did not hesitate. He loved bacon.
You know, I was thinking as you're talking, as bad as Eric's diet was, I'm realizing now JD would probably drop 20 pounds if he ate as well as Eric. Because I watched what JD eats, and it's unbelievable.
Oh.
Yeah, but those I could go on, but those are a few of the good ones. And the other thing that he told me that when he was in high school, it just kind of shows you the kind of guy he was, that he was the highest earner in this charity competition that they have. And the thing that cracked me up, the competition was called a mathalon. So whoever answered the most math questions correctly got the most money for charity, and Eric won that.
That can't be true.
That's what I could not believe that he could. I don't know how he.
Either that or all the kids in his school were morons.
What, did they get the test beforehand and it was open book or something?
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, he was an amazing guy, and you treated him really well. I know he liked you. He didn't like Gary very much, but he did like you.
Yeah, Gary was his enemy. Did you? Yeah. You know, it's interesting. What do you have, a file on everybody? I mean, because you're like a creepy stalker, Wolfie.
No, this was like I said. I only started talking to him maybe 2 months ago, and just as he was saying stuff, it was just fascinating.
Did you?
How did you wind up talking to him?
But you take notes, right? And then you.
I took notes on that, but I felt guilty about it. Like I never called in with it,
right?
Because I didn't want to. I felt like that was kind of betraying his trust. I didn't want to do that, but yeah. But now.
Why were you talking to him?
Just I hooked up with him from another guy from the show. He gave me his contact information, and we started talking.
You know, Wolfie has a full-time job, which is unbelievable because you know he's got so much time.
Well, okay, Howard, the only time you could talk to Eric would want me to call him at midnight my time.
Right.
because that's, outside of his nap or TV schedule. So, yeah, late at night, every now and then I'd give him a call.
He didn't DVR? He would just, watch TV in real time?
I guess not. I don't know to that level. But that's what he said. He would always say, hey, give me a call at midnight.
What facts do you have on speech impediment, man? Do you have any?
Nah, I don't know him.
Okay, all right. Well, try to find out.
He'll be calling you later with his contact information.
All right, Wolfie, thank you for remembering Eric.
Yeah, good guy. Thanks, Howard.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye for now. That's how we should end. Bye for now. Using Eric's catchphrase. Yeah, we got a treat for you this morning.
Well, Howard, I just have to interrupt for a second because, Elephant Boy's coming on.
Yeah.
And, we just can't trust him anymore.
Why?
Well, you can explain what he's going to do in a minute, but it's, once people get here, the story changes. Now it's not like what he originally told me it was going to be.
What is it? Well, tell me what he's doing here.
He was supposed to come here with his girlfriend from Cleveland.
Right.
And, and they're into all sorts of things because we've seen all sorts of things that they do.
Yeah.
Photographs and everything.
What do they do?
They're just...
They're a wild swinging couple.
They're
Elephant
swingers.
Boys.
They're swingers.
Yeah.
Elephant Boy's a swinger?
Yeah.
And she was bringing a friend that wanted to meet Crackhead Bob and date him.
Yeah.
But now... She says,
turns out what?
I said, well, what do you want to do with Crackhead Bob? She goes, show him around town, that sort of thing. I go, what about dating? She's like, oh, no.
Oh. And we have Crackhead Bob coming down here. I was all excited.
He's going to be disappointed.
Yeah. Where is that idiot? Where's Elephant Boy?
I'll bring him in.
Yeah. What's he making my life nuts for?
These people just run him around. I hope you didn't fly these people in.
No. Elephant Boy was looking for a shot on the air, so he had something good going on. Elephant Boy's up to some weird stuff when he's not with us.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. I got tape of it.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, and he doesn't even know I have tape of this.
When you think of swingers, you don't think of elephants.
Hey, Elephant Boy. Oh, here he comes. Elephant Boy.
That's a swinger.
Elephant Boy, what's going on, man? I thought you said there was a girl who wanted to go out with Crackhead Bob.
Yes. As I was told to numerous of times when we planned this, it's a...
yes.
When she
forgot how funny he was.
I was going to say, how could you get angry at him?
I know.
when she planned to come to New York, we thought they would...
He's speaking English.
I know.
I know.
She thought it would be a good thing, maybe like to go out with Cracker Bob and maybe double date.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And now she says
because I mean, to play a goof.
No, this is not good.
To play a goof on Cracker, I mean, you're in the same league with Crackhead Bob. You have a speech impediment.
And you know what that's like.
I know. I mean, I this not be BS. I think she like get like sick on a bad case of the nerves. And now.
What do you say?
A bad case of the nerves.
Oh, the nerves, right. Here's the deal. What's the story going on with you? You know, it's hard to believe that Elephant Boy got a girlfriend, which he did.
Yeah.
She's here.
Yeah,
where is she? Bring her in, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought you broke up with her.
We have a record.
Don't say it.
Oh, come on, I want to hear that. What did you have?
A reconciliation.
All right, so you had a reconciliation.
Yeah.
In other words, you got so horny you had to go back to her.
I think so.
All right, yeah, okay. And no other prospects.
I don't think.
So anyway.
It's kind of dry out there.
Oh, here she is. This is Elephant Boy's girlfriend. Come on in. Come on in quickly. And Gary, bring in the girl who wants to have sex with Crackhead Bob, supposedly. Now, Elephant Boy, what are you, a swinger?
What? No.
Are you into swinging?
No.
I heard you're into swinging. Is he into swinging? What's your name again?
Mary.
Mary. Hey, Mary.
Hi, Howard.
Is he into swinging or what?
Yeah.
Elephant Boy, like when we met him, couldn't even get laid.
Yeah, he had not been.
Then he gets married here, and now he's a swinger.
No, I was a swinger.
Because listen to what I have, okay?
What do you have?
All right. Elephant Boy, you don't even know I have this.
Okay.
All right, because some guy... Oh, here's your friend.
I knew it.
Oh, how you doing, honey? I knew it. What do you know? You don't know anything.
I know. I think I know what we're going to play. You played it, and I'll tell you the real thing.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Hey, you're cute.
Thank you.
You want Crackhead Bob?
So are you.
You want Crackhead Bob?
I want to go out with him. I want to meet him and just go out with him today and hang out in the city.
Right. All right. So you
chill out, man.
So you're saying you're willing to go out with him? If something, if romance happens, romance happens.
Yeah.
Right. I see. All right. Well, that's fair enough.
I've never even seen him. Where is he?
Oh, Jesus.
I've never saw him.
Oh, so Elephant Boy, what do you? I thought you said you had a girl who was ready to go out with Crackhead Bob.
I was different information.
Who gave you this information?
Who knows where he came up with it from?
Yeah, like I said, I thought of it all by myself. I'm not going to be playing a liar. I lied to you once, and I'm not going to lie again. So, with the information I received is what I told Gary. and now people, how do you say, revisionist history.
How do they say that again?
Revisionist history.
Yeah.
I've never seen this guy. I don't even know what he looks like.
All right, well, we'll have him here in a minute, okay? Take it easy.
You never listen to the song.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you should really take a look at him before you agree to a date to him. Because,
but we had heard that a date had been agreed to.
Because Elephant Boy's up to weird stuff.
Well,
so this guy sends me a tape, okay? Elephant Boy called... Can I play this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I really don't want to. Because
what is it?
Tell us, Robin, what it is.
During time we were...
When him and Mary were broken up.
Let him tell the story.
No, it'll take forever.
No, I'm going to be very concise.
It doesn't help.
We got like a phone number for a screen. I think how I was make up...
I told you it wouldn't help.
I was make up messages, to say that, I was, maybe
you better take over.
Yeah, that's it.
No, all I know is...
I don't know what he just said.
This guy sent me a tape. Elephant Boy was...
I was serious on it.
Elephant Boy was making calls to some kind of... Hotline.
Yeah.
What was it for bisexuals? Or?
Yeah, that's it. We got the number out. We called... We was...
Let me play this so Robin can hear it, all right?
Who is this friend who gets him into all of this?
I don't know. All I know is... All I know is I get this tape, Robin, in the mail. I've had it for weeks.
Okay.
And I couldn't wait to get Elephant Boy in here so I could question him about it. All right, here's Elephant Boy making... Now, where'd you find this phone number, Elephant Boy?
It was in an ad of some kind.
Okay, an ad from the newspaper. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Hi there, couples. I'm looking for a couple in the 30s or 40s in which the male is bi. I am a white male, 38 years old. I'm 5'10", 10, 165 pounds. I'm talking disease-free. I'm Dr. Higgins, and I'm looking to have a discreet, sexual encounter with a couple.
Wow.
If this interests you, leave a message. It's box 5028.
To go back to an ad that you've already heard, press 1. To replay this ad, press 2. To skip to the next ad, press 3.
I'd skip to the next
one. Yeah, right. First of all, how many guys talk like that?
No, I'd have to replay that ad. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. But I'll replay that. But what is it, Gary?
I was going to say, if you just let it run about 10 seconds longer, just in case there's any question whatsoever.
Right.
They said, they asked for the guy's name. It says, send your...
Okay, here it is.
To respond to this ad, press 4. After the tone, please record your message for...
Fred.
Hit any key to end your message.
Yeah, how many guys named Fred talk like that?
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
It was a quack.
You're looking for a bisexual...
No, I'm not like that.
You want a couple where the guy is bi?
We was making stuff up, and that's what we come to. We always try to be as...
I always thought you were like a real nice guy.
Yeah, I am, but like I say, if you go by the 10, maybe I'm not, but in real life, I am.
You're into some weird stuff.
I know, but I have some crazy friends.
Right. Poor Elephant Boy has all this sexuality trapped inside, but he's Elephant Boy.
Are you serious? You think this is serious?
Oh, I do, yeah.
You think he really was advertising?
Yep.
Did you find somebody?
Did you get any calls?
I never played the message back.
If you heard that message, would you call that?
No.
I got to hear it again. You want to hear it again?
Yes.
All right, here.
Yeah, I'd run up a phone bill just listening to this over and over.
I'll save you some money. How do I do? That we understood.
One more, you'll understand that.
All right, here. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. Wait a second. I like how, and he's real serious when he leaves a message, too.
I was, after that, I was cracking up.
I think you were just trying to get laid, and it backfired.
What are you just telling Mary was perfect?
No, I mean, no. I just said I was just crack up after I did the message.
I don't know. He just gave her a perfect sign. No. I don't know what he's doing over there.
I don't know. He's trying to cover. Here we go.
Hi there, couple. I'm looking for a couple in the 30s or 40s.
Wait, if you keep talking over it,
It's funny as hell.
It's funny as hell. Don't tell me what's
funny.
It's not that funny. And notice he's trying to talk over it.
Yeah.
You better be quiet when I play this. I'll cut off your microphone.
Hi there, couples. I'm looking for a couple in the 30s or 40s in which the male is bi. I am a white male, 38 years old. I am 10, 165 pounds. I'm drug and disease-free.
He's what?
Drug and disease-free. I finally got it.
Oh, is that what that is? Wow, good for you.
I didn't know what it was the first time.
All right, wait.
I got the head games.
I got the chickens?
No, I don't play head games.
I don't play head games?
I'm really getting this now.
I'm not denying I say it.
No kidding. I don't play head games. I don't play head games. You are one big head game. The man has to be bi. The man has to be tri. Wait till he gets a load of you.
Well, I'm looking to have a discreet, sexual encounter with a couple. If this interests you, leave a message. It's box 5028.
To go back to an ad that you've already heard,
That's
press
the best
1.
Elephant Boy.
To replay this
you've
ad,
ever done.
press 2. To skip to the next ad, press 3. To respond to this ad, press 4. After the tone, please record your message for...
Fred.
Hit any key to end your message.
Fred. I'm French.
Fred.
So you're saying that it was all a goof?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why are you upset then?
I'm not upset. I'm just embarrassed that it came about. I didn't realize it was a stupid thing to do. But I promised to be honest with you, and
Well, maybe you were lonely. You were looking for a little love.
Yeah.
I got.
How is that a goof is what I want to know.
Yeah.
He's very serious. What if he got a call?
And he never checked the box, so what kind of goof is
he
it?
checked the box. Please. He didn't check the box. Box was empty. Imagine you call up and you hear, I need that. I got to go call that guy.
I don't play that game.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to look for a date. Let's see what's on the line. And then, let's see him. Games. Oh, wow. He sounds hot.
Honey, I think I got somebody for him.
I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. He's disease-free. That's the good news.
He thought he.
The bad news is he's disease-free because nobody wants him. Done.
And you think somebody put you up to this?
Yeah, we both went, and my friend also left an ad, so...
Oh, you both left ads. You're both looking.
Oh. Yeah. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Horny guys.
Yeah. I can't believe you did it in your own voice, but that's kind of smart, actually, because if anyone called him, might as well...
What other voice can he do?
No, I'm saying, like, he could have had somebody leave a message for him, but then they would have realized when they saw him.
Yeah, he didn't leave a
big mess. Accident.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we was back up all the messages. It would be funny if we left message, and I tried to be like, close as possible.
Right.
Of course.
Look at your girlfriend Mary going, what is he talking about? Mary, so Mary, you two are back. What happened? I thought you had broken up with Elephant Boy. And get close to that microphone and let me know what's going on with you. How did you end up back with him?
Well, we had some problems, so we broke up.
What were the problems? I mean, I could guess.
You couldn't understand him?
It's very personal.
Family problems?
Yeah, family problems.
Yeah.
Like your family hated Elephant Boy?
Oh.
No.
The kids like him. They get along good.
They did?
With him.
What, your ex-husband didn't like him or something?
No.
Oh, God.
Parents?
Well, let's put it this way. The ex-husband had a fit. He just recently found out.
About you and Elephant Boy?
Yeah.
I see. So everything calm now? I mean...
As I said, she went through lots of personal problems, and those problems are being on her.
The problems are over?
Right,
I see.
Yeah.
They're beyond her.
Did you hire a hitman?
No.
Okay. Problems are over. No, your problems are just beginning, honey. You're dating Elephant Boy.
I think we got some new problem.
Yeah.
I don't know your ex-husband, but I'm with him. I'm upset about it, too.
That message that he left.
Right.
Did that cost money, Fred?
No.
Well, this is when you were not in the picture.
Yeah.
I mean, you were gone.
You
and he
left him, and this is what he resorted to.
I mean, you can't be that shocked by it.
Yeah.
And plus, you guys are kind of like wild together, aren't you?
I apologize. Yeah.
Aren't you wild together? Fred, is that going on in your life?
I have to be honest. I will not like you. I did have a couple of spin when I was younger.
Oh, you did? Oh, you're kidding.
Really?
Maybe that's what.
I refuse to, love. It wasn't the past.
What, were you molested? You were molested?
No, it sounds like he was into it.
As you said before, two horny guys.
Right, two horny guys and some young guys and.
And what'd you do?
What, have like a sword fight or something?
Yeah, like the thing you used to do in the homo room.
Oh, in the homo, man, that's worse.
Oh my God!
Not that stuff.
So you're not opposed to like handling a guy?
No, not
How
really.
far
I was
would you
never,
go?
I was never against.
Was the guy screwed up too, like you?
Could he talk straight?
Were they hot guys?
No, it was, I don't how to remember. Remember, the guy. I had to sing for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been in here sooner. I was typing something up. Is there anybody in this room that... Fred, you're definitely bi.
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
He's telling us.
Oh,
why don't you listen to the show?
No, he said he had an incident when he was younger.
Well, yeah, he's saying he had a few.
No, but I'm saying he is right now. I'm saying that message was for real.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, but I never act the message. I would be.
He's an honest guy. He's saying he.
I still I finished maybe because we were separated. I thought when me and my wife were together, we was great, because of a postbar. I thought I would never find somebody.
So, Mary, were you aware that Elephant Boy might want to be in bed with you and another guy? Maybe that'd be pretty wild, huh?
No, I don't know. No, Mary is enough for me.
Right. Well, there you go. Well,
But how far did he go?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
I don't want to know either. You don't want to think about it. It happens, it happens. What is it, Baba Boy?
No, because see, I've seen, I don't want to get too involved in it, but I've seen a picture of you and some women in a hot tub together and other guys, and everybody was in various states of undress.
I was in a hot tub.
Yes.
How's Elephant Boy getting all this action?
Yeah. No, that's it. Oh, maybe we took. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was a camera there. Yeah.
There was a camera there.
He's very funny. Oh, there was a camera.
In fact, and Elephant Boy doesn't care. Elephant Boy, you don't care about that kind of stuff, but you're open. That's all, right?
Yes, I'm open. No, with you, so I met, lots of, gay people like Gary's, like the trans, and I was, no, nothing like that. No, just as a friend, I did not, I tried to keep away from
what?
What's he saying, man? He's getting so racked up that
defend himself.
defending your life. Let's reshoot defending your life with him.
I'm doing a lot of job office. So.
What I think happened here is that since Fred was having trouble getting it all, anything that would come to him, he would take.
Right. I think that when you're Elephant Boy.
Everybody met on this show.
Would it be fair to say? Would it be fair to say that your mouth, while it doesn't work for talking, works for other things? Who knows what he's up to?
Do his hands work? Does his mouth work?
So would you be interested in a guy with your mouth or your hands?
I don't know.
Sounds like a yes on both.
Who knows, man?
Did anything else work? That's what.
What about your seat?
Oh, no. No, nothing like that.
Nothing like that, right? Okay.
Then you're hardly gay.
Then you're not gay. Don't worry about it.
That's it, definitely not.
But has he had an experience, say, like in the last 2 years?
No.
3?
No, when I was in my 20s, so about 10.
So you haven't had any experiences since we've known you?
No.
And listen, he's Elephant Boy. Who's he going to get?
But he hadn't had any sexual.
Mary's the only one who takes pity on him.
But he said when he. Well, I guess so. When we met him, he said he was a virgin. But I guess that meant for women.
Like I said, I don't want to pick that up when you first introduced me. Right. I was in denial.
Hey, denial. You're in denial. I'm in denial right now.
Africa was a great place to be. No.
Wow. So, Elephant Boy, so let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You're not opposed to being with a guy?
No, I'm not.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
Elephant Boy came out.
This is the 1990s. If people who like to discuss of me by it, doesn't want to have nothing to do with
people are disgusted by you, but not for that reason.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let people talk to it. So there was my friend to begin with, so I won't miss them.
Right.
So now you're out. That's good.
It's still not going to help him. He still can't get anybody. He might as well be in.
He's batting 0 on 2 counts.
Right. Well, that's quite a revelation. It wouldn't know.
Wow.
Maybe he came out before, but nobody understood it.
And he went back in.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If you excuse me, I got to jump out of the window.
No, why? Mary, he's a good lover, isn't he?
He's pretty good.
He's a real good lover, right? Yeah.
Well, now she knows he's bi. No, wait a minute.
He just pretends she's a guy.
I don't look like a guy.
You're all woman. Don't worry about it, baby. So, Elephant Boy, you're here today to say what? He's bi. So you're saying that your friend here, Mary, who you are now lovers with, again.
And
Mary, you're in love with Elephant Boy?
Yes, I was.
You are? Yeah, and Elephant Boy, you're in love with her?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
It may be a possibility, things to work out, with my job. I get like a proper transfer and then move to Cleveland.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
Really?
You would leave us?
Might be a good idea at this point.
I always beg for you, but you always say no, so I'm going with the true thing.
Here's a guy on the phone who wants to congratulate you on coming out. Steve, you're on the air. Steve, you're on the air.
And who'd have thought you'd start off the new year finding out Elephant Boy's a fag?
Thank you.
Well, what a way to start off the year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe move to Cleveland. No one in Cleveland knows you're a homo.
That's right.
If they know, I don't care.
Right, who cares?
I don't care.
You're bi. You're bi.
That's it.
Right.
No, if it said, you know, I've said before.
You know what?
Been in love with him.
I'm going to tell you something, Robin. I think this is the smartest thing Elephant Boy ever did because when you're a guy like this who doesn't have a lot of possibilities with, I say, now he just included 50% more of the planet.
Open up the field.
You open up the field.
I just stop at the chance about.
Now, you and Mary, are you and Mary thinking of getting married? Is that what's going on here?
Wow. It's too soon to say, but that's a possibility.
Really, Mary? Yeah. Is that right? You would accept Elephant Boy's proposal?
I don't know. Right now, we're just... I just like things how they are.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, Mrs. Elephant Boy.
If he hangs around long enough, maybe
what'd you say there, Steve?
If he hangs around long enough, maybe Ralph will show up.
Would you be interested in Ralph?
Ralph is not my type.
Really? Who is your type? Who do you think is cute?
He's pretty kinky.
Who do you think is cute, Elephant Boy?
I don't know. It all depends on the person.
Right.
Fred,
what about me?
He likes Jackie.
He does?
Don't put words into my mouth.
No one can put words in your mouth, pal. You can't even put words in your mouth.
He fantasized about you, Howard.
Did you ever fantasize about me?
I know, because I know you're completely,
don't say that. I didn't know you were in the market. I didn't know you were in the market, Elephant Boy.
No. Fred, Jackie, and Howard.
Out of Fred, Jackie, and Howard, who would you go for?
Dream boy.
Whose trailer did he hang out in?
No, well, actually, I am with, Gary doing one day of shooting. I think out of everybody on the show,
Who do you like?
Fred, no, it's the Nazi. If I will never ask about if Fred goes, I'll probably do it for you.
Earth Dog Fred.
I would never.
Eric, you mean?
Eric,
right, Eric.
Whatever.
So you like Eric?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
have you ever?
I would never come out to him.
What was that number?
Look at Eric. Eric can't even look at Elephant Boy. Look at him.
I cannot look at Eric myself.
Right. Are you You're blushing, Elephant Boy.
He's serious.
Smitten.
I am not smitten, because I know how Sway is with Allison.
It's terrible.
I think you two make a great couple.
All right, get on microphone, Elephant Boy.
I think you two make a great couple, yeah.
So, all right, Elephant Boy.
That's why I can't act on my feelings.
And I respect you, Eric.
Have you ever fantasized about Eric?
No.
No.
Come on.
No, like I say, I don't
Gladiator?
so wait.
Can you imagine Eric all greased up with oil?
Cowboy boots.
Sometimes you see him at our Super Bowl parties in a towel and stuff.
Mary, do you want to say something?
Yeah, is that why Fred likes wrestling so much?
That's
Hey, Fred.
I probably will never be allowed to enough wrestle, so I can't.
Remember I said you used to like to hang around with the in the locker room to see naked guys?
But I never got turned on by it.
Sure. Sure.
Really.
All right, listen. So who do you like Clint Eastwood? Is he attractive?
I don't know.
Steven Seagal?
If I was ever interested, if it was a male or female, it would probably be a nobody.
What do you say, Robin?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anybody famous?
Right.
Nobody.
No one famous.
Yeah.
Right.
If you did it, it would probably be with nobody? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
But out of all the men and women on the planet, Mary is your favorite.
I think so, yeah.
Yes. Well, there you go, Mary. In fact, the competition just increased, and you're still his favorite.
That's no competition.
Oh, that's so nice.
So what's the truth? Have you ever used your mouth on a guy?
Of course, you didn't say yes.
I make a New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution.
I make a New Year's resolution never ever to lie to you.
All right, good.
Well,
you certainly have not lied at all.
I don't care if my reputation is ruining.
No, it's not.
And if my reputation is good with you guys.
Oh, you're fine. No, now you're an A-list guest again.
Right,
you're better than Crackhead Bob.
Right at the top.
I thought you were losing to Crackhead Bob.
I tell you what the worst thing now.
You're a gay Elephant Boy.
I tell you what would be the worst thing now. Crackhead Bob would call me a fag.
All right, look, Crackhead Bob is. I'm falling far behind.
Yeah.
Elephant Boy.
We didn't know this was going to happen.
Right. Mary and Elephant Boy are announcing they're almost betrothed. They're almost engagement.
And she didn't know she was marrying a bisexual.
That's something we would talk about.
That doesn't bother you, Mary, does it? Shouldn't really.
Well, she didn't know what he had done.
Yeah, be honest.
You accepted him
I don't
before.
mind having friends that are bi.
Right.
But it's one thing.
I have to put you up. I'm going to be completely committed to you.
Okay, we'll work. We'll talk
yeah,
about it.
That's
but he's
very,
happy.
very open.
How do you know that 10 years down the road, once you've committed to marry, you won't get an urge to be with a guy again?
Hopefully that one someone happy and
He's got to take that chance.
Yeah.
How would he know he's not going to have that feeling for a woman? You know, you got to take a chance.
But at least he has a woman. You know, he might get hungry for a guy.
Well, hopefully that won't happen, and if I do it before I have an accident, I'm going to get shock treatment.
When you were a man, when you were with a man, did it leave a bad taste in your mouth? All right, easy. All right. Hey, listen, Crackhead Bob is out there. He wants to find out what's going on.
Wow, Fred.
Elephant Boy setting Crackhead Bob up on a date.
Maybe he wants Crackhead Bob.
No.
Would you go out with Crackhead Bob yourself?
No.
Wow.
Not your type?
I never did drugs.
Bring in Crackhead Bob. I can't even wait.
Look at the
Oh my God! He's not going to say that. Not much.
I won't blame him if it does.
Crackhead Bob, come on in here.
I'm still not over this news.
Well, we're reeling from it. We thought we knew ye.
Yeah, that's something I was, kept the secret, but it was my fault. They came out, so I have nobody to blame by myself, and.
Take away the dude's phone.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right. Oh, here comes Crackhead Bob, and he's laughing already.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Here comes Crackhead Bob, and look at Sharon's face. Look at Sharon, the friend's face.
What?
Yeah, you got a shock when you saw Crackhead. Crackhead Bob's not a bad-looking guy. He has a little lip.
Yeah.
And he's not gay, I'll tell you that.
Oh, he's all man, huh?
And he's wearing Don't Do Crack T-shirt, Crackhead Bob. Wait, help him into his chair there, will you,
turn
John?
it around for him.
He's about to lay on the...
going to get into
No, don't turn it around.
He just needs a little help.
Sharon is looking in shock.
She's in shock.
Sharon, how are you feeling right now?
Okay, I
Are
guess.
you attracted at all to Crackhead Bob?
I don't know him well enough to
all right, well,
say that.
Let him sweet talk you a little. Crackhead.
Yeah.
Did you? Crackhead Bob.
Bob.
Right.
Put the bob on. Crackhead is too hard.
Elephant Boy's beautiful girlfriend Mary is here, and Mary brought along Sharon, who was thinking of maybe going on a double date with you guys. Okay. She doesn't. Are you interested in Sharon?
Yeah.
Oh, who isn't here?
Yeah.
Or are you interested in Elephant Boy?
I don't know.
Elephant Boy would take
No, sorry, Bob. I just like to be friends and nothing more.
Elephant Boy, are you attracted to Crackhead Bob?
No.
No. Hey, not me. I'm a man. I'm a man.
Hey, hopefully I am a woman.
You got to see this.
I got a woman.
Not a bacon. Not a bacon. No.
Elephant Boy. Wait a second. Crackhead Bob. Crackhead, why don't we concentrate on this love match here? Okay.
Sharon.
This is Sharon, a lovely girl, Mary's friend.
Is she pretty?
Now, Sharon, you said that you don't know Crackhead Bob. You've never seen him before, right?
No, this is the first time.
Have you ever heard him?
Yeah, I've heard him on the air plenty of times.
Oh, you have heard him on the air.
Sure.
When he came in the room, I noticed your eyes were rolling into your head.
Did I?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching you.
No, you're kidding.
Are you attracted to him at all, or?
Not at this moment. It wasn't like love at first sight or anything.
Right. There was no love at first
But
sight.
I don't know. I mean, we could still talk, I guess.
Yeah, Crackhead. Obviously, you're intrigued with her. She's a beautiful woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharon,
Thank you.
keep the size of your breast.
Oh, shut up, Elephant Boy.
Sharon, is that
They're
something?
pretty big.
They are big. What are they? D cup?
They're 38D.
38D crackhead. You like that?
Baby. I like that.
This is Battle of the Macho Misfits I'm watching right now. Fred and Crackhead Bob with girls.
They never did this on the Love Connection.
Well, Fred, first of all, I got to tell you something. It was very nice of Fred and Mary to set up to think of Crackhead Bob.
Yeah, that's okay.
Did you feel bad for him, Elephant Boy? Is that it?
I found George Crackhead Bob to be a very nice guy. And I have, a possible gig for him that I want to discuss in private,
Oh, you want to be alone with Crackhead Bob?
No.
Is this a casting couch?
No.
Crackhead Bob, do you mind getting alone with him?
Not like that, but you was close into it. It's about...
Do you mind being alone with Elephant Boy?
I tell you why, Crackhead Bob. There's a movie theater that want to hire us when how a movie opened to some
it worked. That's it. You understand, Crackhead Bob? There's a movie theater that wants to hire the two of you to host the movie when it comes out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will give him the details later.
Will you guys have to wear a special uniform and change into your uniforms together?
No, you can come as is. No dress code.
I see. Wow. Okay.
But it just seems to me that Crackhead Bob, can you defend yourself if Elephant Boy should be
okay with
I
that.
make a promise to you, I won't make a pass to Crackhead.
You won't make a pass to Crackhead Bob.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
I never make a pass to you before.
I don't think Crackhead Bob understands too much, so you wouldn't want to make a pass to him. Yes, Gary?
Well, we were talking out in the office, and this clarifies a lot of things.
Yeah.
With Fred, like why he has to be at every World Wrestling event.
Yeah, we figured that out.
But
it's not for that specific reason. Maybe a back reason. I want
What is that, Gary?
But we were also talking about like I know. But Ganji asked me if I thought any different of him, which I don't.
No, I think he's as big a mess as ever.
But I do know that I've shared dressing rooms with him a bunch of times.
No.
Oh.
Gary, I never thought of you anywhere as a friend.
I never did you look?
Did you look at Gary?
I don't know whether to be disappointed.
Were you nude, Gary, in front of Elton?
I think I've been in front of my underwear.
Wow. Really?
No, I never saw you.
You know what? Remember Channel 9? There were like two dressing rooms, one for you and one for everyone else.
Right.
Yeah. I know I've got to change in front of Fred quickly.
I never saw you in wardrobe, Gary. That's my recollection. I never, saw any of you.
All right. So now...
everybody's thinking back what they've done.
Yeah, right. So, listen, now we're getting away from the point. Alvin Boy topped everybody today.
He really pulled it out of the bag.
Sharon, Crackhead Bob, a little love talk, a little conversation to see if there's some compatibility here. Please, Crackhead, take your best shot.
So you want at the toast over? You want?
Well, boy. What?
Oh, Robin, please. Let the guy get his rap going. Give me a second. He's a little nervous.
Yeah. Oh, fine. I didn't know.
All right, go ahead.
You want at the toast? You want lunch or something?
Lunch?
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
No, a bunch, I think he said.
A bunch of
close enough.
All right, after the show, would you like some lunch, he's saying.
Thank you.
I want to see if you could find me some cheap heroin since you got all the connections in town.
I think no.
Cheap heroin? You into heroin, really?
Snack is back, man.
Really?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I don't know where this panel came from.
Yeah.
This is the panel from hell.
Can I live now?
All right, wait a second. So come on, make some conversation. Ask her if she has a boyfriend. Ask her ask her.
You a boyfriend or something?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Then no.
You're not going to go out with her now?
What am I going to do?
She's lying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in New York, though. I mean, he lives in Ohio, so it's okay.
Then no.
You're not going to go out?
Wow, he's rejecting her.
Yeah.
Why don't you go see if something happens?
Because I'll get a pants and that's it.
What?
You're getting her pants and that's it?
No.
No, what'd you say?
We're going to be pens.
Pens?
Friend. No, so why not see if there's romance? Boyfriend she can dump if she falls for you. What are you giving up already for?
I know why.
I usually start out.
Why?
She doesn't want to pay for lunch and get nothing out of it.
Right.
No, not that.
But you know you got to win her over.
If that's it.
Elephant Boy won Mary over. He didn't win her over in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
3 seconds, maybe.
No.
Ah, well. How long did it take before you two became lovers? Was it almost instantaneous?
Just about. Like a little time. Yeah.
Yeah, way to go.
At the airport.
Yeah.
At the airport.
Whoa.
Cracker, just because she has a boyfriend doesn't mean she's married. Hey, even Ratso's got a girlfriend. You should have one, too.
I don't have a boyfriend when I'm in New York.
Right. She's open to it. You're open to other men, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Crackhead, what's your story?
So it doesn't matter.
But I A while ago, I went on a date.
What?
I beat and a date.
Yeah, so what else you got to do?
And then...
It's not like you have anything else to do the rest of the day.
What is he saying?
He's saying a while ago he went on a date and the girl didn't give him anything.
Check his phone bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
You don't want to even try?
Boyfriend, then no.
Really? Well, D-cup.
Oh, you know what it is? That time we set him up, that girl had a boyfriend, too, and he got burned.
Yeah.
I told
and he's upset.
Bob, we were going on a double date, so we will all be together.
Double date?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Okay, well, that's okay.
That's
cool.
okay.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, because, you know.
Yeah, you just hang out.
Yeah, if you
maybe
don't
she'll like you.
Or maybe Elephant Boy will like you.
No.
Two possibilities there.
No. Not me.
Maybe three.
I'm a man.
Well, Bob, don't you have stuff to do, like go home and stare at the wall?
Yeah, walk.
And walk.
Oh, baby. You might as well go on the date. Is there any chance, Sharon, that you can end up kissing him or involve him some fondling?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
But I mean, there's a chance.
Maybe.
Yeah, if hell freezes over.
No, what did you say? I'm sorry?
There's a small chance.
There's a small chance. All right. Well, when there's hope is alive, as Jesse
What
Jackson
does it
says.
take? A lot of drinks?
I don't know.
Well, crackhead, what do
Get to know him a little bit, you know?
Right. Well, I've spent a lifetime trying to get to know him.
Come on.
He's a sweet guy.
He is.
Yeah.
No head games.
No head games. No head games.
What you shut up?
No head games.
No chickens.
I love that message. I love that message. My favorite message. And no head games. No head games.
I am drug-free and disease-free.
That's what the other message said, so I just copied from there.
No head games.
Yeah, sure.
No head games. So, Crackhead, you going to go on the date or not?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's what you asked.
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Yeah.
No, but I don't want...
You don't want to waste your time.
Yeah, and then that's it.
What else does he have to do?
That's a guaranteed thing.
No.
So even if she's just a friend, at least go make a friend.
How many friends do you have?
Yeah, how much
a lot of friends.
You
do? A lot of friends.
How much human contact do you get? None.
Done, no.
Yeah, so now you got some human contact. At least Fred's introducing you to a posse of friends. And let me tell you something. Fred and Mary got all kind of friends, a network of friends who are open to people like Fred and you. And,
really?
You know, maybe Sharon won't be the one.
How does he find them?
I don't know. Free thinkers, they call it.
Leave a message.
Oh, you're so original, Steve.
He's pretty good, actually.
He is. He's pretty funny, actually. Thinking of hiring him. I like him.
Everyone knew I on the show.
Who do you attract to? Like Clint Eastwood?
No.
Like who's someone
Who's
famous?
your guy? Matthew Broderick?
Like I said, I don't think of famous people. So
Mo from the Three Stooges?
It must be some wrestler.
Guy.
I'm one of you guys. All right.
Must be some wrestler that he really is.
Anyway, everyone knows love is in the air. Crackhead Bob is going out with Sharon. Fred is going out with Mary. And who knows, God knows
what do you
else.
guys got planned for today?
We're going to go to the vault tonight.
Are you really going to go to the vault?
What's the vault?
I want to go there really bad.
Crackhead, you hear that? Now anything can happen. You know what the vault is, Crackhead?
All.
What?
I think all.
The vault.
Yeah, and off.
All clothes off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like an S&M club or something.
Yeah.
That's wild stuff.
You can take your clothes off if you want to.
Hey, Crackhead, you can take your clothes off there.
That's okay with me.
Yeah, you would?
Oh, okay, but not
no,
that.
Not Fred. Not Fred.
All right.
I won't be interested.
Fred, do you go to the vault?
No.
But you're interested in going, aren't you?
No, not really. That's not my...
Nothing's your scene. It sounds like everything's your scene.
I wouldn't want, just to experience that, but I think it would be like a one-time thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Good for you, Al. What did he say?
He said he might go to the vault, but it'd just be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
You might like it.
Yeah. Mary, you're into going to the vault, right?
I've never been there.
Right, but you might go with Elephant Boy and Sharon and Crackhead Bob, right? Imagine the whole vault runs out like the Munsters.
They empty the club.
They empty the club out.
Fred, you might get your wee-wee fondled.
No, sorry.
Oh, baby.
Oh. You like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. All right, thanks, Steve. Carlos, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? No, I want to rag on this nigga. What the hell his name is? The moron that's a fag.
Okay, wait a second.
He's not a nigger.
Yeah. Oh well, he talks like a nigga with the new Ebonic crap. But anyway.
Carlos, what are you, a Puerto Rican?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm Dominican.
Oh.
They're worse than blacks.
What does that mean?
I have no idea, Bob. I just want to run up this.
And you're trying to get him going, huh? Carlos, look, the guy's just trying to be honest, that's all.
Yeah, Carlos, we don't know what's in your past.
Yeah, believe me.
Oh, no, I'm straight. Hey, Robin, how about you?
Sure.
I want to go with you. What's up?
All right, thank you, Carlos. Thanks,
Happy
Carlos.
birthday, Howard.
Thank you, Carlos.
Take it easy.
Thank you. Well, listen, let me wrap this up by saying, Fred the Elephant Boy, congratulations to you on all your maybe even moving to Cleveland with Mary. And
thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a gay name?
No.
Do you like it? Have you ever been called something other than Fred? No? Lucille? So this guy you had in your 20s was just a pal of yours?
Yeah.
You met him at a club or something?
No, I was like
a buddy.
Did you kiss?
No.
Why?
No, that's it.
No? White guy?
Yeah.
All right. Did you kiss this guy?
No.
Yeah. Come on. Were you nude with him?
I mean, how long did it
You
last?
weren't nude?
No.
Just pull on your pants?
Yeah.
All right.
How long did it last, Fred?
Believe me, a lot longer in my memory. A lot longer now than what actually happened.
I see. Maybe it was just one foolish moment. That's all.
Yeah.
It was just one guy?
Was it multiple guys or just one guy?
One guy. And it was the first time
you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did. The other guy was a mental case at the Fed. And
what did he say?
He said the other guy was a mental case as a result.
Oh, he was a mental case.
Yeah.
Oh, he flipped out after doing it.
Yeah.
Well.
But
it's not that he didn't mind that it was a guy. It was just you.
I did not ask him that.
But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but we both did it, and it was awesome.
Look at Crackhead laughing at Elephant Boy. Crackhead, you never know what happened in your life, that's all.
Hey, he was desperate.
Yeah. You said he wanted human contact.
Yeah, not me.
Crackhead, the last thing you should be worried about is me. You're a fan of mine. You're a member of the Rack Back, and that's the way I will see you in the future.
Whatever. So, I don't know what he just said.
Crackhead Bobby's safe.
All right. Yeah. Crackhead, congratulations to you and your date.
Look at how far Crackhead is sitting away from him.
I don't blame him.
Crackhead, congratulations on your date today with Sharon. Okay. Elephant Boy, I think it was Elephant Boy and Mary. Very generous of you.
I meant to do the right thing. Hopefully it works out.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Sharon, are you excited about your dream date?
Yeah, it should be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
He's sort of like the Crackhead Bob is sort of the Mel Gibson of the handicap.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's got it going all on. Tell her how happy her day's going to be.
Yeah, hold on there.
He's the anti-drug king or whatever.
Right. All right.
Drugs, I did it. Not nice. Not nice.
All right. All right, so there it is, gang. Now everyone's got the full story.
Wow.
Crackhead Bob's got a date. Elephant Boy's got a date. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of love in the air. I got to take a break, unfortunately. I could do this all afternoon into the evening.
I know. I would like to be on the date now.
Yeah.
Oh, stop trying to kiss a woman to show your hetero.
Look at Elephant Boy making out with his girlfriend.
Nice.
I can't do nothing.
No, I want that then and talking.
What? Oh boy, it's gonna be some day. Yeah. Elephant Boy, what are you doing? Making out with your girlfriend over there?
Yeah, that's a kiss.
Yeah, just a little
kiss.
Just to reaffirm that everything's fine. Okay, good. All right.
Well, he's saying, well, still, you can kiss me because I never kissed a guy.
Yeah, right.
My lips are safe.
Mary, you're still in love with Elephant Boy, I hope.
Yeah, I still am.
Right, of course. Of course. You're still the same Elephant Boy.
That's the same guy.
I have to buy one quick gift for you. You know, one quick present for you to make this up on you. No, I have to buy you like a nice gift for you to make it up.
Oh, you going to take me shopping?
Yeah, I think I have to now.
He's going to buy you some expensive gifts.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get money? You know what you can do? Go hooking and get some guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you have money.
Here's the frequent.
Tunnel bunny. Yeah, you can be a tunnel bunny, make a lot of money, and buy a gift. No, actually, you're smart, Boy. You should tell Mary everything. If you're thinking of moving in with her, you should tell her everything, all your sexual fantasies and desires. You don't want to keep that hidden away from Mary.
Yeah, I will.
You really want to unleash that?
Yeah, right.
We're not our puppets like the thing that they can.
Hey, Elephant Boy, you want to sit on this vibrator? Oh. Crackhead Bob's got someone to goof on that. All right, guys, go out on your dream date. Listen, we're going to bring the E-camera with that date. If you're going out there.
Really?
Yeah, please. Please. Yeah, come on.
Especially if you go to the vault.
Yeah, I want to see that. If Crackhead Bob takes off his clothes at the vault, I want to have the camera going. All right. Congratulations, Crackhead Bob. Everything all right with you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You too.
What'd you do for the New Year? Hung out?
Yeah, hung out.
Hung out in your apartment?
Yep.
Yeah. And what'd you do? Did you watch TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you watch? Did you watch the building blow up in Vegas?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
You did that?
And all of a sudden, it was dark out.
Yeah, you couldn't see the building.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Crackhead Bob stayed at home and watched TV. You were alone or you had a date?
No, I was home.
You were alone. Okay. Again. All right, Crackhead Bob, Elephant Boy, Sharon, and Mary. Thank you, Elephant Boy.
Happy birthday, Howard.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we'll take a break and we'll be back, Robin.
That was your birthday present.
That sure was. That was the greatest. That was a great birthday show.
Howard, I brought you some movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look who just came to life. All right, thank you. We'll be back Love you too. We'll be back right after these words.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment.
That I shouldn't be with the man who's 1,000 years ahead of the rest of the world in Howard Stern. You should not be a Jewish person in Kew Garden Hills. You're speaking Lashon Hara, and you should be denounced from the Jewish world because the man that I'm sitting in front of, Howard Stern, is not only 1,000 years ahead of the whole world. You are talking about a human being who went through the world to get where he is.
Right. Well, I have a fan. What is it, Benji?
I just want to explain about his germ phobia. That's why he gets Social Security disability and has since, as far as an article says, since like 1992.
Produce the article, Benji.
All right. I have it right here.
Okay. Produce it.
But you're afraid of...
Benji, in other words, you lied again.
No.
You lied again. Produce the article. Where's the corpus delicti? Produce the article.
Are you on Social Security? Tell the truth. Wow. Hello?
No.
You're not.
No.
He hasn't answered a question since he got
I'm trying to get the license out.
You probably have another name.
He has a purse. You have a purse,
yes,
don't
I'm
you?
looking for the license.
It's right next to his tampons.
Oh, just 1 second. 1 second. We'll get the license out to you. Oh, here it is. Wait, I have a driver's license.
Let me see it.
Benji was wrong again. Benji, you're wrong again. Benji, you're wrong again. What does it say on Elliot Offen's driver's license? Wrong again. Wrong again.
What does it say under sex?
Elliot Offen.
Offen, not Offen.
Sex male, eyes blue. Your height is 5'11".
Howard, wait. But don't give out all my information because you might have some like screwball cornball who wants to do some harm to me.
Indeed, it says 7'3", 52".
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he looks terrible for his age.
Yeah.
Robin, you know I don't look terrible for my age. But that's part of your gig. That's part of your gig. You have to say that. That's why you're with Howard Stern.
Elliot, listen, great seeing you as always.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry, I can't reach.
Elliot.
I'll put it right here, Elliot.
Can I have that, please?
Yes, you can.
I can't reach you, darling. To order Elliot's manuscript, pristine physical condition.
Howard, did you put me on WCBS Channel 2 Worldwide to be dancing in front of your 150 million network watching audience? Did you put me on as your opening act to describe on your 4th season on WCBS your brilliance and your extemporaneous comedy?
Let me give a plug. Let me give a plug.
Okay.
To order Elliot's manuscript, pristine physical condition, send a check or money order
for $10 plus $3 postage and handling. You'll get to hear Elliot's philosophy, his attitude toward eating. He has thoughts about this stuff. What he's saying, from what I have heard, actually makes sense. That you should
The
eat.
genius says it actually makes sense.
I haven't read it, but what you told me.
Are you doing it, Elliot?
Are you following your own advice?
Robin, I would love, with all these kinds of remarks that you make, I would love to see. I saw Jackie's horrendous condition, but I'm sure you're a female. You're in good condition. But I would love to see you, Robin, in the condition that you're in, and maybe this macrobiotic vegan lifestyle can keep you living for 180 years without a sniffle.
I look better with my shirt off than you.
But you haven't seen me with my shirt off.
I've seen enough.
Oh, you've seen enough.
Mm.
You mean with my garter girdle picked all the way up like you told me to do, and I did it. I took your dare and I did it, and then you said take your panties down.
Send a check or money order for, I'm going to throw up, for $10 plus $3 postage and handling if you have financial
Howard, you couldn't throw up if you put me on WCBS Channel 2.
All right, here's the article that Benji, you asked him to produce.
Yes, but wait a minute. Does he have an original newspaper?
Dude,
Let's see what he has.
It's from LexisNexis. It's from Miami. It's a genuine article. It's a legitimate...
Read to us what it says.
Oh, it's on a piece of stationery. It's on a... Where's the newspaper story? It's on a piece of stationery.
Read to me what it says.
It's on a piece of stationery.
What do you think, we fabricated it?
Yes, you did. If it's on a piece of stationery.
Elliot.
This is a newspaper story.
Elliot,
Gary,
the service that you use,
Gary,
they can't hold newspapers. And
this is newspaper right here.
Elliot, shut up.
You are such a you-know-what.
All right, go ahead.
Elliot, you said I was lying. Are you still saying I'm lying?
Where's the newspaper story?
I can get the exact copy, but
would you please, before you perjure yourself, don't perjure yourself.
Read it.
From the June 1994 Miami New Times, and I'm going...
So you're committing perjury.
An excerpt.
So you're committing perjury.
Go ahead, read it. Read what it says.
Is especially concerned with germs.
Where is the original copy?
His preoccupation has led to his inability to work, and he's been collecting Social Security disability payments for the last 2 years. He says he inherited his dreaded fear of germs and disease from his mother. If somebody sneezed on 51st
Did you write this or did Gary write this?
Are you saying this is untrue? All I want to know is the truth.
This is the article.
Benji, please. Well, Elliot, are you saying this is untrue?
Not only is this untrue, but you probably printed the whole thing right now.
You've received no Social Security?
Howard, not only...
I asked you a direct question.
The question is... No, and Gary, you must have printed this on white paper.
Elliot, I swear.
Vinny Favali, go ahead.
I swear on the life of my children.
Howard, I think we should get the... Please no. Then where's the newspaper copy? Where's the newspaper?
Wait, Vinny, go ahead. We don't have the newspaper here.
Oh, you don't have it, so you can get it.
We have it, LexisNexis. It's a search you do for newspaper
Jackie,
articles.
if you keep throwing papers, you just show that you're the scum of the earth if you do that.
Go ahead, Vinny. Say what you have to say. Vinny's the vice president.
I'm thinking we should do a late-night show with him. Maybe if Cindy Margolis doesn't come back, we could do something with Elliot.
The Elliot Often Show.
What do you think?
I would watch it.
Not often.
Often. I would watch it.
Just to remind Elliot, this is about the article when you allege the bus driver was trying to kill you.
All right.
Benji, all I want you to do is just bring me, if it's something is legitimate and it's not specious and spurious, don't bring it out on white.
Did a bus driver try to kill you?
Did a bus driver try to kill me? Never.
Okay.
Oh, so this is not you we're talking about.
Then this is not you.
Just bring it out like this on a newspaper backing, not on white stationery.
Howard, can I ask Elliot one question, which you guys may have addressed at some point? What's the deal? Is that supposed to be like a mustache? What is that all about that thing?
Howard just asked me that.
What is it?
It's Indian.
He has black makeup on his laugh lines. I think to hide the wrinkles.
I have the wrinkles, yes. Gary,
you don't think that draws
attention? Look at my face. Where's all the wrinkles on my face? Not a one. Howard is looking carefully, can't find a one.
Elliot.
He's looking carefully.
Where
are they, Howard?
Under your eyes and on your laugh lines. I can't see.
God. Under my eyes?
Your face is a road map.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at me on the screen. Look how beautiful the face looks. Wow. Oh, my God, is that me? I look sweet and hot. And look at me on the screen. Hello? Look at me on the screen, not a blemish in my face.
I got to say goodbye to you
How old were you when, like, the whole brain just snapped?
Yeah, Gary, please. Elliot, I want to thank you for coming in here today. Benji and Gary escort Elliot out. Elliot Offen is the author of... He's a great guest. I am a fan of Elliot Offen.
Did you hear the whole world said?
I said it.
Howard Stern says he's a fan of Elliot Offen. That's why he brings Elliot Offen on K-Rock.
All right.
With a 75 million listening audience.
To order Elliot's manuscript, send a check or money order for $10 plus $3 postage and handling. The check should be Elliot Offen, 7234 Austin Street, Suite 3C, Forest Hills, New York, 11375. Elliot, thanks for another appearance.
As I'm leaving, Howard, don't you want me just to tell you the most interesting thing about the Miami Beach trip after the plane flight? That
You actually got there.
That Mango's Cafe was trying not to let me do my exotic dancing and my exotic running in front of their cafe. So the Miami Beach Police, who's parallel to the New York City Police Department in ethics, morals, virtues, and integrity, they made sure that my imprescriptible and inalienable, irrevocable constitutional rights would not be violated. And they told the guy, David Wallach, if you harass and harass Elliot Offen, you're going to be locked up.
All right. Thank you, Elliot Offen.
Don't you have more?
No, Gary, please, I'm done now.
I'm glad that the police are there to preserve his rights.
Thank you very much, Robin.
I've had 2 run-ins with the police
But
my
exotic
entire life.
running, I've never heard of that.
I've had 2 run-ins with the police my entire
But
life.
I never have run-ins with them. The police are there to protect me because they know I'm an upstanding and outstanding citizen.
I've got to take a break.
I don't think he's what the founding fathers had in mind.
Right.
Exotic running and exotic
Elliot, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Elliot Offen, everybody.
Our exotic runner.
He has some things he has to collect, and then he's going to... I love to look at his...
It's almost like he moves in when
he leaves.
So he loves to look at my... The tuchus that's fat. The tuchus that's out of shape, he loves to look at. That fine ass that he told the whole world.
Go ahead. We got to see this.
Hey, help him out. Help him get his stuff together.
How does he expect to get a woman?
I don't care. Don't answer, and don't ask any questions. Elliot, thank you.
I'm not asking you.
I have no answers. Elliot, thank you.
Thank you very much.
He was terrific. There he goes. Here he goes. I got to see this.
Oh, that walk.
Don't block my view. Turn around. Let's see that fat ass.
Turn around. It's the back. It's the back.
That is... All right.
Shoot me.
We're going to be back right after these words. I've fallen behind. But let me say hi to a couple of callers. Go ahead, Kevin. You're on the air, and then we'll get right to it.
Hey, good morning, Howard. I have a question about something I saw on the internet. But first of all, that interview with Alanis Morissette yesterday was awesome.
Yes,
I think you made her a little bit uncomfortable, though, when you asked her about American Idol, if you could tell. You know she was on Star Search, right?
No, I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah. But anyways, I noticed yesterday on the internet, Forbes had their 100 most powerful in Hollywood, and your name was not on the list.
Actually, I just read in the paper my name is on the list, but I didn't even understand the list. It says I make more money than David Letterman, but David Letterman's like number 13, and I'm number 40 or something. But, who pays attention to that? First of all...
yeah, you could argue about that list all day.
I know I'm more powerful than most of these guys because, number one, when you go on our show for a guest, they become number 1 on the Google list.
Exactly.
Now, that doesn't happen anywhere. That doesn't happen on the Leno show. It doesn't happen on The View. It doesn't happen on Letterman. But what am I going to do, argue with Forbes magazine? I don't care.
Hey, Howard,
what's the difference?
I got one more question.
I think they base it on the fact that I'm on satellite, and they assume that because I'm on satellite, I have no sphere of influence. That's the only thing I can determine. Yeah, well, they don't understand.
You know what Letterman has, too, is the fact that he executive produced one of the biggest sitcoms in history with Everybody Loves Raymond.
Right, but that's not on anymore.
Yeah, but I think and he owns the slot after him. I guess they take all that into consideration.
Hey, I know the deal on the Everybody Loves Raymond, and Letterman had very little to do with it. It was his producer who wanted to get out from producing and wanted to start a production company. And,
right, but Worldwide
What's that got to do with anything? I mean, it's the David Letterman company.
I'm more influential, but I don't care what anyone says. Who knows? I'm real. You know what? I swear to you, it makes little difference to me whether I'm on that list.
Tom Hanks fell off the list.
There you go. Imagine how Tom Hanks feels this morning.
How is that guy not powerful?
Kevin, you ask a question and you keep yelling out, "Hey, Howard, hey, Howard." It makes it difficult to answer your question. But go ahead.
Hang up on me before I ask this question.
All right, go ahead.
Your daughters, do they listen to your show?
No. Not at all.
Is that a disappointment?
No, I think it's fine. I don't know how my daughters feel about what I do, really.
Really? You've never talked about it?
Not much, no.
Are you sure about that? Do you think, I mean, Emily being older, do you think she lies to you about it? Maybe tries to listen?
No, I don't think Emily lies. I think she's very honest. I don't think, I mean, they never say to me, gee, I heard Alanis Morissette on your show. It sounded really good, or something like that. They don't say it. I think...
Yeah, lie's the wrong word.
Proud of you?
Yeah, with your parents sometimes maybe they feel awkward discussing it with you, but really they're, you know, obviously fans and might want to be interested.
My parents listen every day, that I know. They've made that clear. But as far as the kids, all of the evidence points to the fact that they don't listen to it.
But do they say, well, you know, I mean, do you get the impression they're proud of you as their father?
Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know if they're proud or not. They've never expressed to me if they're proud or not. They've never said, gee, Dad, we're so proud of you. I don't know. They live a good lifestyle, I'll tell you that.
I know that.
Yeah. What's up?
You know, it's funny, when we did our shows out in Vegas, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, we had a dinner one night, and your daughter was at the dinner, and she'd been at the show that day.
Right.
And I remember she was asking me in, like, the nicest way. She was describing Beetlejuice, and she wanted to know who he was. So she clearly doesn't listen.
No, they don't listen.
You don't know who Beetlejuice is.
You don't listen.
You don't listen. I don't know. I found that odd because if I had a father on the radio, I'd have to take a tune in and see what the hell was going on.
I would think.
Yeah, but they very rarely, I don't know, they just, I think they prefer to think of me as the guy they know at home as opposed to the guy they hear on the radio.
Do you think it's on purpose, or do you think that the content just wouldn't interest them, even though they love you?
My content is interesting to all people, but no, actually, I think as it relates to me, it weirds them out a little bit, especially when I ask questions of women and all that kind of stuff. And I think I, for one, can vote that I am very happy that they're not ultra involved with the show. It would make it very uncomfortable to me to have to sort of explain to them why I do what I do.
I would think that,
Well, what do you think the impact has been, though, of being your daughter? I mean, certainly their friends know, and their friends listen, and...
I know they're very loyal to Imus. If that gives you any idea. No, I think that their friends basically treat it like you don't bring it up in front of my girls because they don't particularly like talking about my career to their friends. So everybody who's really close to them knows not to sit there and say, oh, I heard your father doing this or that. They take that as a huge offense, I believe. I believe.
Well, that's nice that they have friends like that who respect that, too. You know?
Yeah. But I don't think they... I think my kids are proud in the sense that, like, Emily comes by here serious. She was doing some stuff with Scott. And then Deborah said, oh, Dad, I want to come up. And she wanted to get some music for her iPod and all. You know, I think they're into... I don't know, though. I don't know that they're particularly... Gee, if my dad was on the radio, though, I'd be coming in my pants. I think it'd be so great. But then again, you know, I'm pretty well known and famous. Maybe it's kind of something that they don't really want to relate to me like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know that they have to relate to you like that. I was just asking what they thought.
I don't think they like... I don't know. You know what? Why don't you call them and ask them and find out?
I guess I'll have to talk to them.
Right.
You know, on that
I really don't know. They've never expressed to me how they feel about it.
On that same trip Gary was talking about in Vegas, I was sitting right across from Emily at dinner, and she couldn't have been sweeter. She was very nice and very... I don't know. She indicated to me, not like she listens all the time, but she said, hey, I'm glad you're on the show, and I think you're funny on the... Like something like that. She's being very nice.
Like she acknowledged you in your participation.
Yeah.
I know she likes Artie. I don't know how she knows she likes... I guess from Vegas, because...
yeah, we had a nice night together. Me, her, Dana... And
she always asks me how Artie is, and then when I start to tell her, she's like, oh, no.
Yeah, she's concerned about Artie, as everyone is.
Yeah, she was like, oh, that's so sad. I really like Artie. I go, I know. We're all praying.
Poor Artie.
Oh, God, no.
Uncle Artie is not doing well.
Yeah. Because I really like Artie, and I go, yeah, we all do. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah. Well, I know she doesn't like me anymore, so.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
We've had a couple of words.
Oh, right. Yeah, she told me she said something to you about that.
Yeah.
You had words?
Well, it was... I don't want to get into it.
I don't either. But
yeah, right.
I think it's over for us.
Right.
Oh, my God. Well,
I didn't like that she said that to you. I told her that.
I didn't particularly like it either.
Yeah, I said that was out of line. I said, that's my friend and my coworker, and...
But it was handled in a very strange way, and I don't think it was ever resolved.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then something else came and went after that, and I couldn't even get a hold of her because nobody knows how to.
Yeah, if you find out, let me know. What do you mean you don't know how to? Emily's got the same phone number you always have.
I've never had that phone number,
Well, I'll give it to you.
Well, it's too late now.
Too late.
I'm sure I've already burned the bridge.
Right.
Now, is she upset with Robin or the character of Robin?
The character of
Both,
Robin.
I think.
No,
both
the real Robin, actually.
She knew them both.
Right. She knows the character and the real Robin.
She didn't like either one of them anymore.
Well, I doubt we should explore this more on the air, but it's unbelievably fascinating.
No, it was no big deal. It was that. Oh, forget it. I'm not going to get into it. You know, I don't need to get into that.
No.
But, yeah, no, I don't know. I think Emily hates Eritrea.
She said that to me that night. It's weird. 7 years ago, she knew that.
You know, that Eritrea is going to come between me and my friends.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that my kids can fully appreciate my career, but certainly I don't expect them to either. You know, I never, I don't need to be worshipped and, hailed by the kids. Whether they understand the extent of the accomplishment and the struggle, I don't know. I never really laid that on them.
Well, why would they know the struggle? They didn't see any of it.
No. Exactly, so.
Right, but they're dealing with a whole other set of problems that other people haven't had to. They have their own struggles, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, they have had, a lot of issues around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Do you think the show would change if you knew that they were listening?
Gee, that's a good question. I don't think I could change the show, really. I kind of do the show where I feel like I'm not ashamed of anything I do on the air. No, so
Well, but you do change. You're not feeling breasts anymore. We've been talking about that. You've changed.
Yeah, that has something to do with being a dad and also my kids being older. And
then now the dating age is going up for you.
Yeah, that's definitely impacted by my kids. I will not date a 22-year-old.
You're evolving.
Even that hot Playboy playmate the other day. God, she was hot.
Yeah, the brunette one.
And the blonde, too.
The blonde, though, my God. I mean, she was throwing in them big words.
Yeah.
Objectification.
Artie tried to hit on her, but it didn't work.
Boy, that was embarrassing.
Gary played me the tape of when he was out in the hall. And he said, Artie feels a connection toward you. And she goes, oh.
Oh, well.
You want to hear that?
I would like to hear her reaction.
Oh, man.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I'm sure everyone listening would, so I'm not going to step on their fun.
Yeah, she was like, oh, I can't, no.
Oh, Christ, did I show you my boyfriend? He's on my phone.
Yeah, she was like, oh, I wasn't feeling anything. And then she uses big words. Her angle is, I'm a Playboy playmate, but I'm really intelligent. Yeah. And I'm doing this because I'm a feminist and I'm really writing about it.
I want to see some... She wasn't just being naked. She was exploring something.
It's the old Gloria Steinem rap.
Right.
Yeah,
because didn't Gloria Steinem actually went undercover as a Playboy bunny in Chicago?
Yeah, at one of the bunny clubs. Right.
Undercover.
Artie thinks that you guys were talking, had a little bit of a connection. He wanted to know if he could call you.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious. Did Artie sort of misinterpret this? He's like, he's talking about it there. He's like, we were talking. He goes, she seems so nice and she's smart. And he goes, I don't know. I was going to ask her for a number, but I felt really stupid asking for it. So then he said, did Artie sort of misinterpret this? He's like, he's talking about it there. He's like, we were talking. He goes, she seems so nice and she's smart. And he goes, I don't know. I was going to ask her for a number, but I felt really stupid asking for it. So then he said, go out. He'd send me out. Do you want to come back in and...
I'm really not interested in Artie in that capacity.
Okay. So he misinterpreted, which is fine. He thinks you're very nice.
In that capacity.
First of all,
in that capacity.
Okay. So he misinterpreted, which is fine. He thinks you're very nice.
Yeah.
All right, good.
But I'm honored. Tell him that I appreciate him. I'm flattered.
Okay, thanks.
Honored.
Well, how about that, eh? Well, I don't really, I'm not really available, and, I don't really perceive Artie as, someone I would necessarily want to.
What's wrong with Artie?
Perceive? What are you talking about?
I say.
I don't necessarily see Artie that way.
I'm not interested in a man of Artie's capacity.
Yeah. Of Artie's weight.
Capacity.
Interact with in that way. He's, I think he might be, if I was single, and available, he might be a little bit out of my generation. sort of compatibility, and, I don't think...
You're years old, dude.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, what am I going to tell her about what it was like when the TV was invented?
You're going to be talking about the war or something.
He's really my type, but he seems really cool, very nice person.
So he's old?
He's just not really my type.
What are you saying? Spit it out.
First of all,
listen.
All of a sudden, words fail. This wordsmith. But I saw a picture of her boyfriend, first of all.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
But, yeah, she had a picture of him on her phone. And quite frankly, the guy looks like he's in a Matchbox 20 cover band.
So he's like, Ozzy, go ahead. You're on the air. Easy, Ozzy.
Hi, Howard. Good morning. How was your Father's Day?
Very good, thank you.
What did you do for Father's Day?
Well, actually, I had Father's Day sort of on Saturday with Ashley.
Uh-huh.
Deborah's not in the country, and Emily was doing something, but I hung with her. But Deborah called me from wherever the hell she was. She's in Europe.
Oh.
Yeah, she's hanging out.
That's cool.
She just got out of college, and she took a trip with a friend. So
that's great. She did that. That's like the ultimate. If out of college, you could do the Europe thing.
Not for long,
Oh.
She went for like 2 weeks.
She's not doing like...
She's not doing the cross-country...
No.
Year of backpacking.
No.
Backpacking,
she ain't living there.
it.
No, she ain't living there for a year. And, it was nice. Spoke to my dad.
Yeah.
I got my dad my usual Father's Day gift I get him every year.
What's that?
Which is what?
I give him cash to use at the track.
Oh, that's right.
At the racetrack.
That's right.
He loves it. They give you these little certificates.
It's like gift cards or something?
Gift card, yeah. You can make your bets.
He hasn't slowed down at all going to the track.
No, not my old man. He loves it. He only plays like $2 bets.
That's a great thing. That's something that's going to keep him alive. You know what I mean? Because if you have something you really look forward to doing.
Keeps him busy. We spoke for 3 seconds. I go, hey, Dad.
Wow, 3 seconds.
Yeah,
that's great.
Which is 3 seconds longer than we usually do. I go, hey, Dad, how you doing? He goes,
Does he get on the phone right away? You call.
No. I call.
You have your
and
mother.
I speak to my mother. I go, hey, Mom, what's going on? Oh, I got to tell you. And then she enters it up with me. And then I go, I was really calling for Dad. Oh, you want to speak to your father?
Well, it is Father's Day.
Yeah, I go, I just figured it's officially Father's Day. Even though I spoke to him, to wish him a happy Father's Day through the card, I said I figured I'd call on the day. Oh, all right, I'll go get him. And then about an hour later, he picks up the phone. You don't know what goes on. Hello? Testing.
Who is this?
1, 2. And I was just like, hey, Dad, I just want to wish you a happy Father's Day. Thank you. I'm just told you I just blew all your gift on one race. I go, he makes a joke because we know he wouldn't do that.
Right.
This would never happen. And then he said thank you, and I said, you're great. Thank you, I love you, and he said, I love you too. And that was it. And he hung up. That was Father's Day.
You only spoke to your father 3 seconds more than I spoke to my father.
Yeah. Well, if your father was around, he would have.
Yeah, you'd have spent a lot more time, and you'd had a big story to tell.
Uh-huh. All right, let's go to Eric. Eric, you're on the air. Eric. Eric, you're on the air.
Howard, good morning, and happy belated Father's Day.
Thank you.
Howard, if you were a match and Beth needed an organ, would you donate one of your organs?
No.
Anything he needs, like a heart?
What organ would I donate?
The kidney is the only one. You're good.
I would not.
Maybe liver, bone marrow.
I won't give my organs to anybody.
You wouldn't give Beth a piece of your liver?
Absolutely not.
Oh, my.
I'm not giving anybody anything. Listen, first of all, Beth's lucky.
Take a moment to think about it.
No, Beth is very lucky. She's healthy, number one. Number two.
We're just supposing.
Number two, she got 2 brothers and a
you're
father.
the match.
No, I wouldn't be a match. Believe me. Look at her and look at me. How could I match? It's impossible.
No, she's not Jewish, right?
When you see those stories about women who've given their husbands kidneys...
That's
like
crazy.
even George Lopez, his wife.
That's nuts.
Gave him a kidney, right?
I bet you he wouldn't have given her one.
It's 11. But the thing about the guy that had the condo...
Well, you have an hour off.
I believe that's what it costs, and I think that you can get a lot of land and a lot of house in an outlying area because you're not near a major city, and that's what makes houses more expensive.
Let's go to Orange County, California, and talk to Steve. Steve, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. First of all, if you could just give me a second. Huge fan since you guys came out to L.A. Gary and the rest of the staff on the Stern Show, I want to thank you in a lot of down times in my life. My brother passed away, big Stern fan. I got divorced. My wife and I were big Stern fans. No matter how down I was, listening to that show really brought up my day and brought a smile to my face. So I want to thank you all.
Thank you.
Gary, the other day, two things real quick. The other day when that whole Bob Levy thing, I think he was completely out of line. But one thing I did notice, Artie and Sal did go Fredo on Howard by going siding with Bob Levy. You know, there's no way that those two should ever side with anybody but Howard. And it kind of shows that, you know, maybe because they weren't there from the beginning. I have a feeling John Hine would always side with Howard, but I thought that was very disrespectful on both their parts towards Howard.
Yeah, I think for Artie, he sided with Bob because he knows him a long time and feels bad for him and knows that he's having some rough times. And I think for Sal, he sided with Bob because Bob gives him work and he doesn't want to piss him off.
Yeah. What happened? I didn't see the movie. What happened to the guys that sided with Fredo?
Well, what happened to Fredo is he went against the family, and then as soon as Mom died, you know, Michael took him out in a rowboat and shot him.
I was going to say, Fredo went on a fishing trip that he didn't necessarily come back from.
It wasn't Michael that took him out, but somebody took him out.
One thing, Gary, I'm a big fan of yours. I think you're a great guy. You get a lot of crap on the show. And one thing I've noticed is you're a good family man. And Howard kind of has bashed on you over the years because you bathed your children when they were small, or you would change their diapers, or you're a coach, or everything else you get involved in their life. And I think that's a great thing. I know he was kind of questioning, you know, Tim Russert and how his dad, or he would call his dad 3 times a day or his son 3 times a day. And I think that shows the other day when Howard was talking about what he did on Father's Day, and he took one of his daughters out. The other daughter called from Europe, and it sounded like the other daughter didn't even contact him at all. And I think that shows a lot on Howard's parenting skills and how detached he is from reality and his own loved ones.
I don't know about that. I mean, he actually.
I think you're making a pretty big jump there, Steve.
Right. He's actually got a pretty good relationship with his kids.
Okay, Gary, how upset would you be if your child did not see you and was in the States and in the city, in the area, did not see you or call you on Father's Day? How upset would you be?
It would really depend on how old they were.
Gary, please. I mean, you're Italian. I'm Latin. You know, it's all about family and stuff. And I mean, for me to not, I mean, I call my father once a day. I live down the street from my parents. I visit them a few times a week. And for me to not celebrate my father's day, you know, honor his Father's Day, every day should be Father's Day.
Listen, I never miss calling my dad on a Father's Day. We spoke probably once a week or once every other week, but I never miss calling him on a Father's Day. But that's our relationship.
And Steve, you're also assuming that they didn't talk. You know,
well, he did say, he pretty much said it. Robin asked him what you did, and he said, I spent one day with my daughter. My other daughter called me because she graduated from college and she was in Europe, and they go the other one. He kind of went, you know, so that sounds like to me that nothing happened. And, you know, I don't know. I think that, you know, I personally, I think that him maybe being with Beth, you know, having this hot girlfriend, maybe turned off his daughters a little bit. But I'm assuming that.
Yeah, you're taking several leaps in your.
Okay. One quick thing about you guys eating in the studio. I'm a UPS driver, okay, and I love the show, and I got to be real careful when I'm working when the N word or the F word comes flying out of my truck and I'm standing there. But
especially with those deliveries to Harlem.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I work in a nice wide area, so I'm okay. But you guys eat a lot. I noticed, like, Artie eating on, and, you know, like, I will eat in the morning. I'm on vacation this week. I'll eat in the morning. I might go 8 or 10 hours without eating again.
Steve,
I don't understand how you guys have to eat all day long.
Steve, what could possibly make you think that we eat a lot here on this show?
Hey, we work hard. Steve, I'd like to respond, but do you make over 6 figures?
No, I make close though, Benji.
That's what I figured.
As a UPS driver, I do have to work sometimes 11 or 12 hours a day, and overtime's about 45.
Hey, do chicks really try to pick you guys up a lot?
All day long.
Steve, we'd love to talk more, but that music means we got to wrap up, so please call us back on a different wrap-up show.
I love women who need the guy in the brown uniform.
What can Brown do for you?
Scott the engineer, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep my day job.
Anything you'd like to plug? Yes. I can only imagine what it's going to be.
Band, Emergency Now, will be playing at the Starland Ballroom in Sayreville, New Jersey on July 15th.
Hey, so anyway, as I was saying, so yesterday's show, as the guy on the phone was saying how good it was, I got so much mail slamming me for saying to Scott, hey, I would appreciate it if while you were working here, you weren't working on your son's music.
Oh, really? That was wrong?
They said that was wrong and that I was nagging and abusive, and now I'm the unappreciative asshole. Leave your employees alone and show them respect. You're the asshole of a boss, and you're a terrible father. Somehow I became a terrible father, too.
Really?
You're an asshole. You pick on the employees of the day, and you shred them. Today it was Scott. One day you'll push one of them too far. You, Howard, you're an asshole. And while you're at it, I hope Ralph dies on your lap. I mean, why are you going to attack me as a dad? You don't know anything about me as a dad.
Yeah, there was no backing that up. Just threw it
you know
out.
what?
On a roll.
I'll tell you where that comes from. Most guys who work, who aren't in a position to have to manage people, are always offended by the boss. The boss is bad because the boss makes us do things. In other words, I'm a bad guy for saying to Scott, listen,
do your job.
Do your job. That's a terrible thing. And a lot of guys who have father issues see the boss as their dad. Like, in other words, you're not treating me nicely. My dad didn't treat me nicely. Now you're not treating me nicely.
You're just
bad.
like my dad.
People look to their boss like it's their father.
So that guy's making that jump because you were yelling at Scott.
Absolutely. He's like, whoa, you're a bad father. Well, listen. I mean, what do you want from me? I don't know. I think if I get a report that a guy's listening to his son's music while and we're sitting here, I'm trying to pump out a show and a product so that my audience is satisfied. I have a tremendous sense of responsibility to this audience. We know you pay money for this. We know you followed us over from terrestrial radio. And I expect a certain amount of excellence. And you know, it is my job to sort of look around and say, what's everyone doing? I'm recommending to the company that they hire Gary, Fred, Artie, Robin, Scott the engineer. So I'm checking in with them. I'm saying, listen, is this what's going on? That's it.
A guy called the wrap-up show yesterday. It was the weirdest call. He said, it's very obvious that you are not a good father and you don't have a good relationship with your children because you said on Father's Day that you spent the day with one child, another one called you, but one of your daughters didn't call you. And for a daughter not to call her father on Father's Day means that you're not a good father.
No, that's not how it works.
No, I know. And I said,
the guy doesn't know what. First of all, I don't have to defend myself.
No, I know, but it was just a weird call.
One of my daughters was out of the country. I don't know how I could have seen her. I was saying on the air I missed her because she was out of the country. My other daughter and I kept playing phone tag all day, and we've made plans this weekend to celebrate Father's Day because she had something to do. And we are actually getting together tomorrow. And, what do you call it? My other daughter.
With the other one.
My other daughter I was with. That's how it works. First of all, my kids are very spread apart in terms of age. I have a 15-year-old and a 25-year-old and a 22-year-old.
A 25-year-old?
Yes.
God, you're old.
So they're not little children. In other words...
that's like a whole person at 25.
I didn't get together with my dad either on Father's Day.
You talked to him.
We talked.
Here's the next call, though.
The young one I'm with,
The next call will be, any daughter who's out of the country for Father's Day hates her father.
Right. And she wrote me a note thanking me for this wonderful trip that she was on. But, look, so the guy who said the show was good yesterday, not according to the emailers.
He was alone.
Yeah. I thought you were pretty tough on Scott so far this week. Although I do love the gold star idea. And Scott loves his gold star. He's walking around. He's proud of it.
He wears it all the time.
I saw him this morning. He was wearing his big gold star that said focus.
And you have to see it, guys. When you see it on Howard TV, you'll love it.
It's like a beacon. People find their way from that star.
If he didn't love it, he wouldn't be wearing it today.
It's a shining star shining through a dark cloud.
It looks like Sarah Jessica Parker's acorn hat.
Very fashionable.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? This one says, what's up, Howard? What's up Howard's pussy today? 30 minutes badgering Scott. 15 minutes douching Gary. Shut the f*** up and go clean your snatch, you fag.
Wow.
See? Here's another one. What's up, what flabby ass? He's turned into a grumpier version of his dad and is getting agitated by everything. Howard has no room to talk about Scott's physical appearance. He has the face of a pelican, the body of a wire hanger, and hair that looks like he stuck his finger in an electrical socket.
Oh, my goodness.
First of all, let me say something. I have a great head of hair.
You will defend your head.
I will defend my... You mind? The pelican thing, I got no argument. The wire hanger, I got no argument. But the electrical socket hair, you, and the boat you rode in on. And that's it. Here's another one. Is Beth... That's it. Here's another one. Is Beth out of town? Actually, she is. She is leaving... today for San Francisco.
Well, she's not out of town yet.
No, but maybe I know she's leaving and I'm upset. Is Beth out of town? You're acting the way you do when she's not around. All morning I've been listening to you tear into anyone who crosses your path. Scott Salem's a bald slacker. Ganji's a loser. Gary's an anxious, illiterate buffoon. While all this may be true, there's no getting around what a dick you're being. And by the way, the other day you used the expression hit and miss. It's hit or miss. How can you hit and miss something? That's good. Nobody's perfect. Please get laid and leave everyone alone. Tuesday's show was a mess, and it was your fault. So this guy says the show was a mess.
Horrible. Did people like Vern?
These are people paying
I didn't get
to hear
one
him.
letter about Vern.
No?
People paying to hear you.
You're being. And by the way, the other day you used the expression hit and miss. People paying to hear me.
Right.
Big fan of the show, Howard. Clinically addicted and all, but you were a total douche today. I listened again over the dumbass setting the table thing. What are you, a woman? Because I swear to God you're on the rag. Well, listen, what do I know? Yeah, Beth's going away. She's hosting a show for Animal Planet.
I saw it in the paper. That's a big gig.
Is that in the paper?
It's in the paper today. I think it's in the TV section of the Post. It says Howard Stern's significant other, Beth Ostrowski, will be hosting the Ugliest Dog.
Ugliest Dog contest.
For Animal Planet.
It's funny as hell, though. I was looking at some of the ugly dog winners. I mean, they find these dogs. They don't even look like dogs. They look like rats.
Wow.
So she's going out there and hosting it.
It airs, the dogs compete June 20th in California.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's telling me she has to memorize everything that's in the script. She says that they don't use teleprompter. I think things are rough over at the Animal Planet. They don't have a teleprompter.
No,
they don't use because I know
I said, who doesn't have a teleprompter?
I've done her Spike show, Casino Cinema.
Yeah, they had a teleprompter.
They have teleprompter. Yeah, and she's great at it. That's she looks natural doing that.
She was busy memorizing shit last night. I go, listen, who's gonna take care of the kid if you're busy?
Wow, no host has to do that nowadays. Yeah. That's a lot of shit.
But she said it doesn't matter.
They're going old school.
Yeah.
At the Animal Planet.
She loves that Animal Planet,
yeah.
Beth. Yeah, she's way involved with that Animal Planet. She likes the whole thing. I said, listen, they're lucky to have you. Who the hell talks about the Animal Planet but you? So they'll actually get some recognition.
Is there an audience in the studio? That she's doing?
I don't know. It's a competition. She's going to be out there doing this competition. I mean, evidently it's a big competition
right.
every year.
I say, if there's an audience there, that's a lot of confidence because, I mean, it's like doing stand-up for the first couple minutes.
We should have the world's ugliest...
Watchings in the city?
Of course they are.
Exactly.
I think my daughters worship you. I mean, like, literally, when I told my daughters I was going to be talking to you today, she was out of her mind with it.
Where are your daughters? What are their ages? What do they do?
I have a 33-year-old.
Oh, my
I have a 30-year-old. I have a 23-year-old.
Wowza. So, what are their lives like? What are
they're fantastic kids. But this is about you. But
are they in the tri-state area? I mean, are they...
Yeah, they're all over the place. One wants to be a nurse. The other one is in the social work. And there's a lot going on. And
do they have partners, romantic partners?
Yes. Oh, yeah. One of my daughters just got married.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
So you have an unpredictable career, and you managed to raise 3 girls, and they turned out well, and they
did turn out well.
So
yeah, they're a lot better than me. So get back to this.
Take
all right.
some credit.
All right. So you say everything at school. No one's paying attention to you at school. Gabe, you're on the air in Miami.
Hey, Howard. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, my friend.
Hey, I saw this article this weekend, and I wanted to see if you had seen it. It was about your daughter.
Of course I saw it.
And I just wanted to... I was kind of shocked because you always talk about how, what a great relationship
we really do
daughters have with Beth, and
yes,
and it had some negative comments, and you scared her off dating. I wanted to know.
I know. Emily called me. She goes, Dad, I talked to the New York Post, and I don't know what happened to this article.
Right.
And I said, I go, it's all right. I read it. She goes, the headline was that my daughter's afraid to date. Meanwhile, she was just in a relationship. I don't know what. I said, what's that about? She goes, I don't even know.
So how did they get that?
I don't know. But my daughter is fantastic. My 3 daughters are amazing. And I'm very blessed. I have such a great relationship with them. And I really do. And what can I tell you? I'm very supportive of everything they're doing. And, we see each other all the time, and I don't know. I didn't think that article was very reflective of my relationship with her. Neither did she. But
that, I guess, wouldn't sell papers.
No, but it's fine. I mean, no, my daughter does date men,
And very successfully, and she's just a terrific kid. And you know, the article didn't really reflect our relationship, but whatever. It's 2 weeks ago I was telling somebody, my friend, 2 weeks ago they had me in the post that I'm now the leader of a cult, and I was like, whoa, Forgetting Things Done, the that book that I read, David Allen's. And I've met David Allen twice. It's a book on how to organize lists.
And I was like, really? That would make a cult?
I was like, that's the lamest cult. If I'm going to go do a cult.
Wouldn't it have some...
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be wild. I mean, it's going to be David Corniche.
Be organizing.
No, but anyway, my daughter's great, Gabe. She really is. She's a terrific kid. And I'm very blessed to have 3 great daughters. I really am. And,
all right, I'm happy for you. Man.
All right, Gabe. Thank you.
I was shocked by it.
Oh, okay.
I guess you can't believe what you read in the paper.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, listen, I don't know. I was just with my daughter at my mom's house.
How many times, this misinformation is printed about you.
Well, whatever. I mean,
but I'm just saying, it must be that way with everybody else.
I don't know.
Okay,
no, probably not with everyone else. Just with me.
You.
Just me. Everything else is true. But she really is a great kid. All right, Gabe, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Take care.
Because, last week we were talking about how Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton might be a couple.
Right.
Now they've confirmed that they're a couple.
Yeah.
And now Gavin Rossdale believes that, it's strange that they both stepped out of their marriages at the same time. And, he's thinking that maybe the relationship was going on before the end of his marriage.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
But he's not sure, I guess. But he says it's suspicious that the split with Stefani happened less than a month apart from Shelton's divorce from Miranda Lambert. So, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton, 2 Voice judges. Dating.
Yeah, I was dating Howie. It never came out, though. I blew him in my dressing room about 5 times.
You guys were having offsets.
Yeah. It was great while it lasted. I would juggle his balls with one hand while I sucked his penis.
Did you have to quit because the relationship broke up?
Yes. I let Howie have the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.